The Susie evolved potatoes comment.
Yeah.
And we're live as they break out laughing at all the hilarity involved. Wonderful, wonderful. and here we are.
Savage.
And welcome to the AAA. Wonderful. That's right. Welcome to the AAA stream, episode 224, over on Polydub's channel. And thank you, Lamented Guide, for the 690 right off the bat with rolling Jessica Alba in her bra and panties with a cigarette. What better way could you want it?
Mm-hmm.
Late night girl after a West Virginian family reunion. Think about it, lol. Not my joke, though. Credit goes to Sophis69. Well, okay. 690 it is. And Lamented Guide also before we even got started for the $25. Thank you. Well.
Nice.
Yeah. Well. So the Otters today's honorary barkeep, huh? Well, time to do my thing. Polly, what is the menu tonight?
Ooh.
The menu tonight is a little bit of cringe, a little bit of disaster, with a side of dumpster fire. And so,
and no matter what you order, it's coming out 20 minutes late.
Well, I could explain what led me here today, but I won't. You know why? Because nobody cares. They don't want to hear about it. They just want the show on time. I'm going to start early next week just for the fuck of it.
Yeah.
I'm going to reverse my online reputation to being something more timeful, and we'll see how that all works out. What is Polly? A bear?
Right.
No, an otter. He's clearly an otter. Look at him. His cute little
Very
nose and
clearly
stuff.
an otter.
Yeah. Look at him
I'd say
over there.
very clearly, yeah. Look at the little hat. Only otters wear little hats.
Obviously.
Well, as opposed to the two decapitated heads that I've had taxidermy stuffed and put on the couch in my living room. I think it looks good,
Yeah.
When no one's here, I can talk to them and they can keep me company.
Oh, Ollie, that looks amazing.
That is cool.
Yes, this isn't Noir Bar. This is the flat I keep around the corner from Noir Bar for just such occasions of hanging out, smoking cigars, drinking whiskey, talking to my stuffed heads. Good times.
That looks fantastic.
I'm worried I'm going to slip off the sofa and roll around the floor.
No, it's fine. Don't you see the back shadow there? You're clearly right to the back and comfy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm
Just that candle's a bit close.
No. I made sure you're
He
propped
starts
up well.
rolling around. You could pick him back up. It's no big deal.
You're gonna have to, because I'm stuck. Oh, I'm gonna control it with my ears. That's just my air brakes, man.
No, it's fine. See, what I did is I took a pin and I shoved it into the couch cushion and then plunked your head on top of it, so you're not rolling anywhere. There'd have to be some kind of like 8.9.
Is that what that is?
Yes.
Shit, I thought my hemorrhoid came back. Fuck.
And I noticed no matter what stream it's on, Sinatra is always staring off to the left, lovingly, if not longingly, at Drunkle. So I wanted to put them in the right order on the same couch together, so they wouldn't be apart.
Well, it does make sense, doesn't it? Me on the left, Sinatra on the right. In fact, he should be a little bit further right.
Oh, that's good.
So in case you can't tell, like I said, this is a AAA stream, so joining us is Drunkle. How are you doing there, Drunkle?
Oh, Jesus. Yeah, I'm all right. Third beer.
Really?
A lot of waiting time, wasn't there?
Well... It was a little bit more in 8 minutes, but I have my excuses.
I only brought 3 in with me. I mean, fucking hell.
That's fine.
Okay. Streamlabs.com/drunken uncle. I need to get a fucking mini fridge in here. Hook a brother up.
That's what
How you doing? Polydub, what's good, man? How are you?
Me? I'm doing fucking terribly.
Yeah.
I've had a horrible day full of ups and downs and banking difficulties and all sorts of IRL shit that nobody wants to hear about. So what we're going to do now is move on over to Sinatra. Sinatra, how are you doing?
You're about to get shot.
Why? Yeah, Chaos Cakes throws $1 saying, "Oi, get a hat." Why haven't I got a hat? More importantly, right, why are you two apparent gentlemen wearing hats indoors?
I was right. Well, this is my... my basement. It's fine.
This is my indoor hat.
Well, yeah. It's this is my relaxing area. I can do whatever I want. And I was this close to putting the Queen's crown on you, so be happy you don't have any kind of headwear at all.
Oh, man, come on. Why would I be happy to not wear that? I want to wear that.
No. That's we're in America. Okay, in case you can't tell, we got the painting of Washington crossing the Delaware above us because unlike some people...
Is that what that is?
Yes, it is. That's Washington crossing the Delaware on Christmas 1776 to turn around the state of the Revolutionary War. And you know why we put up paintings and statues of people like George Washington? Because unlike some
there weren't
people,
any cameras around then.
Well, no, it's not. It's because putting up statues of ideas make no sense, Dendro. Putting up statues of cartoon figures makes no sense.
You're about to get shot.
He's wearing a hat. Well, even the man in the painting's got a fucking hat.
I don't know how to tell you this, Drunkle, but you're British. We're fighting you in that painting. Why would you get a hat?
The late mate uncle. Fucking pathetic. The only thing later than you would be the late term abortion this show will obviously be. Thank you, Jude the Rude Demon, saying interrupt Polly. Travis Gardner for his $3 said, I sent you a great elevator video. I'll check that out. And the minute guy throws $1 saying another $1 for the Drunken Bowler Hat Fund. Dude, give me a pork pie hat. That's what it, that's that. Come on. That's the stuff. Oh, okay. Although I would like a tri-corner.
You don't get a tri. You're British. Don't you want, what are you missing about this?
British invented hats.
The British invented
I don't think that's true.
Idea.
It is true.
I'm going to need a citation on that one.
Before all that, it was just wigs.
Yeah, you know what? You can't. I'll give you a powdered wig. You want that? I can do that easy.
Yes.
Okay, powdered wig it is. That's what we'll have.
All right. Yes.
All right.
Come on. Yeah, fucking scalp's getting cold here, mate. I got a goddamn radiator in this entire room.
What? Oh, it's warm as fuck down here. Can't you see?
It's not warm.
Yes, it is.
That fan is blowing all your cigar smoke right in my face.
Well, if
I can't blink.
I turned the fan off. That's why it's not in motion, and the cigar smoke is going straight up. Use your eyes. I mean, I know one's
pissed on your painting.
I thought all this out ahead of time, man. It's fine. Lean forward and get some warmth off that candle in front of you. It'll be.
I can't. I'm sat on a pin. I can't go anywhere.
In any case,
so I'm just not getting introduced. It's fine.
Didn't I ask you how you doing?
No. Nope.
Sinatra.
No.
How are you doing? How you doing, man?
Sinatra says Raida. Sinatra says thanks much big Raida. Everybody shout out to Sinatra says thanks much Sinatra says Sinatra says Raida. Thank you so much. Sinatra says. Everybody shout out to Sinatra.
That's my intro. It's short. You like it?
That is brief and unobtrusive. I appreciate the subtlety of it, especially.
I thought you might. I think, like, you know what'll make a good intro? Just somebody saying my name 46 times.
Thank you, Mad Cat, for the $5. Took a while to find the stream. YouTube didn't notify me. Consider this my entry fee. Well, I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm not surprised remotely. Half the people pour into my other streams super late. Not Drunkle, mind you. He doesn't pour in at all because, you know, he's too good to come by Noir Bar. But that's okay. I
think I share that aspect with a lot of people in the chat right now.
Too good to come by Noir Bar? No, man. Don't try and spread your, unwelcomeness to the rest of the group. It's fine.
Your hate speech.
Yeah.
Keep that hate speech to yourself.
That was short, Big Dro says. Yeah, I know. I hear you. There's a little time distortion, apparently. It went faster for Sinatra than for the rest of us. So who feels like getting into... Did you tell us how you're doing, or did you just start playing some foreigner?
I just played that thing for about 30 seconds. I'm doing pretty well.
Yeah?
I had a good time at the gym this morning, and I took a nap, and I did a bunch of work, and it's just a day.
Just a day. All right.
Just a day. It's the same thing I do every day. Work, and then... go to the gym and then come home, and that's what I do every day.
Well, I went to a business meeting and then ran over to a friend's house in another town after doing some fucking banking. Shit went crazy. It wasn't a lot of fun. And Grizella's in chat saying nice dent, which is a fine compliment because Grizella's a hell of an artist. If you haven't seen his shit, go check it out on Twitter.
I am looking for a frame for something Grizella sent me. The fucking gorgeous comic book cover he made of me, and dude, I need to find a frame for it.
Yeah, Grizella rocks.
I would have thought Grizella would be a girl. If it was a boy, it'd be Grizello, right? That's you stink. No, I mean that wasn't even a fucking. That is incredibly loud. That cut 100% more than it normally did.
Technical errors abound. Oh, and that reminds me, before...
Ooh.
Darcidius, thank you very much for the $1. Power!
Oh, yes.
I'm untighted power. Oh, unlimited power.
Untitled
power. Well, it went with capitals and lowercase and unlimited power. Darcidius. Yeah, I get it.
Unlimited power.
You know how many memes I've seen floating around that I'll make it legal from Palpatine related to Biden? Everywhere I look, I'll make it legal.
I think we're up to 60 something
everyone's
executive orders.
Yeah, everyone's mind went to the same thing. Wait a minute. A crazy old man trying to take over the Senate in a mad rush to seize all power possible while accusing everyone else of being a tyrant attempting to destroy the Republic. I'm seeing parallels. I don't know what it is.
It's something interesting going on there for sure.
Does that make Laurie Lightfoot Jar Jar Binks?
Maybe.
The bug guys
in there, aren't we? Yeah. Just any fucking retard character from a movie. That's her. Mudshot Pirates Real Dollar say, what do you call a woman who thinks she can do anything a man can do? Wrong.
Thank you all. Oh, the naked Eva Green. One of my favorite pop-ups. Yeah. Thank you, Alpha Omega, for the $20. Hi, Polly. I decided on a new potato. I ordered it last night. I got it today. Hopefully, this will motivate you. Well, the money certainly will, but yeah, I got to get on it. And believe it or not, things are happening behind the scenes. Step 1, step 2.
Ooh.
Yeah. No. We're steps closer. And this one starts with a steam crank. So I'm really moving up from the days of like actually plugging wires into a potato. It's yeah, it'll be good.
I get that. I had a computer like that when I was a teenager, and like you only use it for surfing the internet. So before I could crank one out, I had to crank the computer up. My wrist was already hurting by the time I opened Pornhub. You
know what's funny about that pop up? Chaos Cake says, right, I'm watching Sin City later. Well, you should, because both of them are awesome. Even the second one is decried, Dame to Kill For. But that's just a bunch of angry morons online. Go watch it. It's fine. It's great. It's Frank Miller. It's awesome. What more do you want? And naked Eva Green. So, I mean, come on.
Yeah. Sin City 2. Brilliant movie. Who would have thought a sequel would be, wow, half as good? And Grisella says, Drunkle, then explain Godzilla. Godzilla was a chick. And not real.
Was Godzilla actually a chick?
Yeah,
No.
I mean, in the fucking first Hollywood Godzilla film, she was pregnant. There was a whole Madison Square Garden laying loads of eggs thing. And Godzilla was also a female in the original Japanese movies.
I didn't.
Because there was one where she had a little baby Godzilla and she was teaching him to breathe fire and he could only blow smoke rings.
Godzilla does have little...
Until she stepped on his tail, and then he could breathe fire.
I don't know why they didn't clear him. I'm like, yeah, it's new information that Godzilla's a female, but then Godzilla's had little Gazilla-ettes in a number of different pictures. So why the fuck did... well, whatever. I'm not a big kaiju
Looking at you,
guy.
Godzilla.
Yeah.
Someone in the chat asked, how far are we from the equine peen? I don't know about Polly, but I'm sitting at a big goose egg.
A big goose egg. Kenneth donated the big $1. Rub, your Polly dub. Well, speaking of Eva Green, I was reading an article about her, and how is it that you were comfortable being nude for half the time you were on film in Sin City 2, A Dame to Kill For, which I'm not complaining about. And she's like, I'm actually a very shy person. If you've ever seen that movie, it's wild. It's like, I couldn't tell. Because you're walking around in front of a green screen, you have no idea, and you are wearing like a little thong and stuff that they just CGI out, a little green thong that they disappear it. So I took these various pictures of her because Eva Green, am I right?
Oh,
Yeah. And to make little GIFs and pop-ups out of them, you have to do some fancy work in Photoshop with some shadows to hide all the, parts I want to see, but YouTube most certainly does not. It was an uphill battle, man, but, whatever. We'll get it done.
And you enjoyed every goddamn moment of it.
I did. If you look at that GIF, you'd swear that you're going to catch something. It's like, I'm going to see it. If one of the donations is... lady pulling up skirt or whatever, you can see the notifications list in the description. And by the way, Sinatra and Drunkle's donations list and their channels and their Twitch and their Twitches and everything are beneath Unlike Drunkle, I won't complain about not being able to find them. I just went and did the research and found them. You know why? Because I'm not lazy. I'm not lazy. That's why.
Well, I mean, you had plenty of time to go and find them, didn't you?
No shortage of time on that one.
What do you say? You start 5 seconds before and don't give a fuck? Is that what's going on? Yes, okay.
Yeah, why not?
Silence is admission. I'm going to go with it. What did I want to start with first? What do you guys want to get newsed? You want to do that first?
Yeah, man, we're there. We're there. Let's do it.
All right. Okay, look at this. Is mass slipping the new man spreading? Now, I'm not gonna lie. So this is New York Times, right? And they picked Bill Clinton of all people to be like the poster boy for this. And it's like, really? Like, there's numerous pictures of all sorts of GOP senators and congressmen slipping their mask, but you picked the alleged rapist in chief.
Well, it's also, I mean, how is this? This
That's
isn't a
fucking
male
hilarious.
issue either. Like, this is, I've seen loads of people, male and female, with the fucking nose poking out over the top. And it makes me a lot more angry than it should, because it's not, at the end of the day, it's not any of my business. But there's two things here. One of them, it looks fucking stupid. And the second one is, they think it looks cool. So it really does
I
piss
do
me
it
off.
because neither of those. I do it as my own way of being like, I'll wear the mask, but I'm going to make sure it does nothing.
That's why you got go the other way with it, though. If you're visiting the bank or something like that, then just wear like a fucking clown mask or something. Make it look like you're robbing the place.
I think Alex Jones did that with a T-Rex mask. He walked around Target with a T-Rex mask on.
Fuck yeah. And I bet the guy throws $1 saying, what about Emperor Caligula? I mean, Caligula meant little boots because he was raised in a barracks.
Right.
So it was more of a nickname than an actual name that he was given.
Is that what we were talking about? His name?
Well, names ending in A tending to be meant for females.
Oh, I see. Little boots and so forth. No, I mean, I see your point in a Latin context. You got Octavian and Octavia, his sister. No, I get your point. But Caligula, little boots. Yeah, all right, fair enough.
And of course, Godzilla, famous in Latin culture.
Yeah, right. Giant lizard.
Latina.
No, it's Latinx, sir.
Yeah.
Oh, my mistake. Yeah.
Stop being a bigot right away.
No, it's my whole gimmick.
That's fair.
I do love the subtext of this. It's something about men just makes it difficult to keep that mask where it should be. Oh, very subtle, New York Times. You know, so
your mask is slipping than anyone else's.
They can't keep it in their pants or in their mask.
Yeah, is it because the nose is the extension of the penis?
Yeah, and it goes on. When I saw Bill Clinton, James Gorman, you know what? I will openly admit I misasserted that this was going to be some woman writing it. No, it's a male feminist who has the approval of the editorial staff over at the New York Times. Well done. Well done.
You know what I've been seeing a big uptick in, especially today because I had to go out and do some shopping. A bunch of fucking people doing the double mask.
Really?
Oh, people are actually doing that?
They listen to Fauci?
Oh, God. They have the medical mask on underneath theirs with one of the colored cloth masks over it.
You know what?
Wow.
I'll tell you what.
I can't imagine how difficult that makes it to breathe, though. Because like when I'm working, and I'm working for a long time, and because I'm doing physical shit, I have, because I'm in a place where, you know, like offices and shit where people are, I have to have a mask on. And it does get difficult to breathe. So 2 masks? Jesus.
Well, no, I make an exception for someone like Billie Eilish. Have you seen her walking around her masks that are completely sheer, where you can see her entire face beneath it? It looks like some crappy veil from a movie where you're supposed to be able to tell the princess underneath the veil's hot. It's like, super tissue thin. And I'm wearing my medical mask. And it's like, are you? It's also tinted green to match your hair and your shoes. Well, are you sure it wasn't just a fashion thing, bitch?
It needs to be see-through. How else will you know that she's sulking all the time?
Right.
That's a good point, actually.
So if you're willing to wear a medical mask on top of your sheer fashion mask, you know what? Whatever. I'll go with that. Cut a break on that one.
Up to you, innit? But it is weird.
Yeah. And thank you, Ebony Williams, for the $5. Glad to see you again. Here's money. Well, I'm happy to take the money. And I'm always happy to see you here, Ebony Williams.
I'm always happy to see Jessica Alba rolling around.
Yeah, you know what? Let me just rearrange the orders. Green Libs is always on top, even on top of the articles, because who doesn't want to see Jessica Alba over top of a bunch of men with their nose sticking out of masks? Am I right?
Yeah.
But that reminded me of something else. If you look down into the donations thing, I got taken off track there. There's one lady pulling up dress. I forgot what I called it. That's porn. It's porn. It's a lady in sexy leggings from the period time. I don't know. It must have been one of those porns where they bothered with a storyline.
Period time? Man, there's a fetish.
Well, we're talking 1940s, not the 7 days of no. Okay.
Oh.
Yeah. She's pulling up on her skirt in a sexy way and doing this kind of thing. One
red dot.
One frame, my friends. There is a singular frame before you see it.
Aiming at her.
I was like, okay, hold on. How far can I go? One frame, click forward, click back. So it's like gash, no gash, gash, no gash. Okay, there it is. And you cut. So if you guys want to find that one and see it, yeah. I spent some time on that one.
And how much would that be?
Yeah, I don't know. I'd have to scroll down and see. Why don't you just go ahead and... I actually don't have
how much for the gash?
Yeah, I don't have the donations list up in front of me. You know what there is down there, and no one's ever hit it once? Marilyn Monroe. She's got it's a secret one for the deck. It's fine.
Secret dick.
Yes, it's a secret dick. I don't list it just in case. And the day I want to nuke my channel, I'll tell people what the number is, and they can make it happen, and that'll be the end of everything.
Yeah.
There is one down there that is Marilyn Monroe, and she's got a flask. Locked up in her garter like a lady would do, and she like pulls up her dress and pulls out the flask and takes a sip, and then somebody sees her doing it and she stands up in her cutesy style. Fuck, my donations are top notch. Unlike the same piece of music being played every single time, looking at somebody here in the room. I don't know. It's just
yeah.
Ultra.
Anyway, when I saw Bill Clinton's mask slip below his nose during the inaugural festivities, I figured, well, it could happen to any of us, especially if it's a Democrat you're willing to give a pass to, right? But then John Roberts' mask was not entirely covering his nose at different points. And even Barack Obama's mask slipped, not the Messiah.
You can't say that about a black man. You can't criticize him. It's racist.
A couple of months back, then President Trump's economic advisor, Larry Kudlow, was spotted outside the West Wing with his mask down. Look at this. Look at that honking piece of misogyny just hanging out there.
Where are we, John boy? If I had to guess, I'd say communist China. Are we gonna die here? Darn fucking tootin'.
And here's money for the talking pineapple.
Thank you very much, Ebony Williams.
Lovely. I realized it's not a Democratic thing or a Republican thing. It's a bigot tyrant thing. Well, I added that part in. Or an inaugural thing.
Why would you assume that it's a Democrat or Republican thing?
Well, you know what they did assume? It's a male thing. It's like man-spreading, but with masks. Call it man-slipping.
Ugh. Shut up,
Does
stupid.
it say that there? That better say it in the article. Otherwise, you're done, man.
No, it does. Right?
Oh, it does. Oh, thank fuck. I was like, if that's a Polly joke, then we're ending this show right fucking now.
When you can't tell the difference.
We'll get Viper on. I don't give a fuck, man.
When you can't tell the difference, you know you're in 2021. Am I right? It's okay. Experts continually remind us that blah blah blah. Women wear masks too, and of course they sometimes slip. But I see a lot more man slippage. Well, I'm looking for some nipple slipping.
Yeah. Do you know when a woman's mask, they call it a lip slip?
Oh, it's a lip slip. Chaos Eve donated $8, and she's got the sexy Marilyn Monroe blowing the sexy kiss. Bartender, I'll take one Marilyn Monroe, please. Well, there you go, Eve. Happy to do it. Happy to have you here, by the way.
Hey, and lamented Guider threw $1 saying, Noah, Joshua, Ezra, Hamza, Sula, Abdullah, Koda, Khalifa, Mustafa, Dakota, Nicola, Asa,
Dasher,
Mika,
Dancer, Prancer, Vixen,
Luca, Alicia. Need I go on? Please do.
Comet, Cupid, Donner, Blitzen.
Yeah, none of those ended in A. Because they were all men.
Dasher, Dancer, Prancer. Yeah, they all ended
No,
in
you
A.
just sound British. Dasher, Dancer, Prancer.
Oh, we got Viper over here. Hey, what's up, Viper? I didn't see your name. Oh, no, there you are. You're all over the place. What's going on, Viper?
Hey, girl.
It's not all men, of course, but them. Not all men take up 2 or 3 subway seats. Sometimes it's about men seeming to make it difficult to keep their masks on where it should be. And I love when this is full news. You ready? New York Times, the paper of record.
I just realized something.
Go ahead.
Do you know why men take the subway?
To get to work?
Because they don't want to drive. You know why women take the subway?
Because they can't.
Because they don't have a car.
Because their man's taking the subway.
Uh-huh.
Because they can't borrow their man's car because he doesn't have one to lend to them? Is that what's going on? Is that what you're reading into that?
Yeah.
Jesus. Shadow Raven Phoenix says, I would donate if I had the money, but I would like a rum and Mountain Dew, please, barkeep. Well, we don't normally offer credit here, and this isn't a bar, it's my house. But it's
Rum and Mountain Dew? Get the fuck out! That's disgusting.
I will offer a drink to all first-time guests. That's just cordiality. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Hey, Sinatra, how do you make a fruit cordial?
I don't
Tell him
fucking
to
know.
be polite.
You talk nice to him. Come on.
Oh, there you go.
Nah, fuck that.
You've got to watch more Rat Pack shows. That joke is from like the 1950s, man. You're off on your namesake, sir.
Hold up. Thank you, Ebony Williams. I appreciate that. Getting a $5 closer to a horse cock.
Fantastic.
And I like older stuff. Like one of my favorite movies of all time is the original Uninvited. Mm-hmm. So that's before that.
You know what we should watch is Suddenly. The movie where Sinatra, as a gangster hired as a hitman, goes to the town of Suddenly, and he's hired to shoot the president. You know that picture, the gif you have of him leaning down over the rifle?
From that.
Yeah, that's where it's from. We should watch that movie. It's actually really good.
I'm down.
Yeah, check it out. Anyway, enough of the off-stream talk. Okay, what kills me about this article is, could it be that men just need more air than women and children? In scuba diving, really quick, Alamo, thank you for the $1.99. The ratio is a bit low, kids. Fuck. The ratio.
In scuba diving?
Yes. In scuba diving, the conventional wisdom is that men tend to use more air, partly because of their body size, but experienced divers and instructors tend to use less air, even if they're male. I mean, I can't believe you're going into this. The mask slips off their nose because they don't give a fuck, because they don't really think it's going to do anything. The same way all of these fucking elected elites and all of their news entertainer friends all show up at the same fucking parties, busted later, and say, oh, well, no, everyone was checked for COVID beforehand. Totally, I swear. Looking at you, Governor Newsom, you lying bastards. They're mask are slipping because they don't give a fuck. That's all that's going on.
I mean, the whole article is basically just like this male feminist going, men suck. I hope my wife sees this.
Yeah. Men are awful, terrible. Please have sex with me.
Polly Simp donated $3 to see the lady drop in her dress. And I mean, who doesn't want that, right? Polly, your voice is like butter to our ears.
Damn it. I wasn't looking. Do it again.
Well, anybody who drops $3 will see it again. Polly, your voice. Oh, look. Ooh, Jessica Alba taking a slug of liquor and stripperware. That's one of my favorites. Oh, Miss Alba. Mm-hmm. You know, she's a billionaire, too. I mean, what more do you want?
That's mainly from Streamlabs.
Anyway, Polly Simp said, your voice is like butter to her ears. Glad you found a way to get that audible chocolate on the airwaves. Hopefully you're here to stay. Well, that's up to the disembodied head sitting on the couch. Maybe on time, so we can be soothed by your dulcet tones as you rant about things like that hack deGrasse Tyson. Well, he is a hack, and I'd be happy to continue to explain to the world why.
Oh, God, no.
I'll keep it simple. I'll explain to anyone who's willing to listen, who's interested, why he's a hack fraud. Just saying. And Grisella donated the big $10. Here's to you. I'm working on a 10-page original horror story. Carnival prizes. Halfway done with inking. Oh shit, no kidding. So you're not just writing, you're doing the Frank Miller doing all the things. Cool. I have another horror comic, Cemetery Trees, 28 pages, that I feel I'm ready to go. Any interest in a review when it's done? Fuck yes. All the interest. I've seen your shit before and your short comics before. I've been to his DeviantArt page many times. Yeah, Grisel's got the quality, man. No question. But you know what?
quality. Like, have Polly here with his dulcet tones, and Sinatra, of course, is the voices with the moistest. Like, we've all just got really sexy voices on this stream, haven't we? Like, my God.
Do we?
Fucking women going, oh my God, I should have put a towel down.
I now see why you brought the 3 beers, is to soothe your throat, rasping it like that. Oh
yeah, for sure. I think we have the best voices.
In any case, it ends up with them going through this whole fucking thing that I don't want to drag anyone through, more or less. I fucking reset my cookie just to be able to read the whole article on this. It's like, I don't let my mask slip, but it's not because I'm pure of heart. It's because I'm terrified. I'm scared of the virus and of breaking rules. I grew up Catholic.
I'm so scared of the virus that has a 0.0008 mortality rate.
Yeah.
But I'm more scared of the rules. Shut up.
I love this. I grew up Catholic. Oh, like Joe Biden and Nancy Pelosi? Are you deeply religious like them? And I know what it feels like to get smacked with a steel-edged ruler if you smile at the wrong time, let alone risk the death of others in the community. Oh, fuck you. Fuck you. I'm done. This is just go to hell. You know what?
Go to double mask hell.
I think we need a palate cleanser after that. See, we were talking last week. We came up with some stuff. Oh, you know what? I got a meme for this. So, Bones, how long will this COVID last? Damn it, Jim! I'm a doctor, not a politician.
That's good.
Love it. I mean,
that's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Thank you to Eve for that one. She says, you're going to love this. And I'm like, oh, wow. It's topical and
Trust
track.
me.
Yeah. We were talking last week about hardcore Marines. Look, there he is. There's Chesty Puller himself. This is the man. Look at him. Look at him.
His name's Chesty Puller?
But nicknamed Chesty. Yes, he is Chesty Puller.
Such a strong name. That's up there with Chet Manley.
What's that dog's name? Testosterone McDogface?
So I decided to pull, like, this man has quotes, and it's not like he's trying to generate them. This was long before the era of publicists.
The dog gets a hat, and I don't get a fucking hat.
You are so wearing a powdered wig next time.
Everyone's wearing hats.
I am giving you the most poofy, effeminate powdered wig that the world has ever seen.
Poofy?
Poofy
and effeminate.
It's gonna have a bouffant on the front of it. It is gonna be.
I'm gonna rock it, no matter what it is, man. I'm gonna rock it.
Yeah, make it look pimpish. We'll see. We'll put a couple flowers in it just to make sure everybody understands what's going on. So Chesty Puller, like I said, existed long in the era before publicists. He just said what he said, and he was Marine as Marine gets. And so I pulled 6 quick quotes, a quick half dozen quotes that he actually said at actual times.
6, love it.
And here we go. Old breed, new breed. There's not a damn bit of difference so long as it's the Marine breed. He said this following an interview where somebody from the press asked him, what do you think of the new breed of Marines? I love it. In his commencement address to the new graduating class of Marines, he said, don't forget your first Marines. Not all the communists in hell can overrun you. At a graduation ceremony. I love this man.
I like it.
Well, testing a flamethrower in the middle of a flamethrower demonstration, Puller apparently wanted to figure out how to stab the man he set on fire when he uttered the phrase, where the hell do you put the bayonet on this thing?
I mean, that is the first thought that comes to mind.
I thought you would like that one, Sinatra. I mean, come on. Doesn't every flamethrower?
I just set a guy on fire over there.
Yeah.
Now I want to just stab him a couple of times just to ensure that he's having a bad fucking day.
Well, he's on the ground.
You try and put him out, don't you, with a blade?
Well, he's on the ground writhing around in pain, and it's like, let's just put an end to this. You know, I think that was his thought.
He's being merciful, isn't he? That's it.
And I said this one last week, but for those who weren't there to see it, Puller said after being surrounded and asked to comment on 22 divisions in a complete encirclement of his 1st Marine Division. The 1st Marine successfully broke through the Chinese lines and advanced south, destroying 7 of the Chinese divisions in that process. And when asked what the hell he was going to do In a complete encirclement by 7 divisions, he yelled out, "Great! Now we can shoot at those bastards in every direction."
Yeah.
I like the cut of his jib.
Yeah. Here's one that's
like
not.
his hat.
Well, look at that hat. You could set your watch by that hat. Or his dog's hat, for that matter. But here's one that's not politically correct, but who gives a fuck? It's a matter of historical record. This is what Chesty Puller said. Quote, "There are not enough Chinamen in the world to stop a fully armed Marine regiment from going wherever the hell they want to go." Ouch.
Fair.
And finally, to sum it up, a young Marine approaches Chesty Puller and asks him about permission to get married. Puller responds, "Son, when the Marine Corps wants you to have a wife, you'll be issued one."
That's good. That's my favorite.
Pretty good.
So the list goes
I
on.
like the armed Chinaman. I like that one.
There aren't enough armed Chinamen. Yeah, and I mean, the list goes on and on. You can tell stories about this guy forever. He has true legendary status at the Marine Academy. Where is it? It's in Quantico, Virginia. Yeah, they've got statues of the man. And yeah, statues of men are fine when they exemplify certain values. Just saying.
How about the dog? Can we get a statue of the dog?
Well,
I want a statue of the dog.
I certainly hope that the dog is with him in those statues. I mean, I want this very picture as a statue. I mean, why do you need to go further than this, right?
God, that dog has such a fucking mug on it. Look at it.
Yeah.
That's his war face, man.
Let me see your war face.
Look, he's decorated. He's got the chevron. It's a decorated dog.
Does.
Dog outranks most people.
So back to the news after that, much needed fucking palate cleanser. Meet Jason Collier, the man that has 2 wives, 3 fiancés, and 15 girlfriends that knew nothing about each other.
Oh, wow. Chad.
Well, can't you tell by that look on his face?
He looks like a guy who's like, man, how long can I pull this off?
Yeah. He knows it's not going to last forever. It's just a matter of how long it could go on for.
It was Brittany Piper, one of them.
Shit.
Really? Who's
yeah.
that? Oh, gotcha. The
author.
byline.
Yeah.
This is just a bitter excerpt from her diary.
Yeah.
Moving down. Seriously, my entire Facebook is filled with this dude's pictures and memes, so I just had to figure out who the heck he is and what the fuck everyone's talking about. Jason Collier when he wakes up in the morning.
Oh, God, it's fucking filled with GIFs.
Yeah, this is a rough article. But this is what happens when you actually scroll down and don't just read the headline drunk. Now, I'm not saying you should do anything different. I'm just saying you never know until you scroll, right?
At least I show my face. That's going back some.
Hold on. So where's some stories? Okay, so this dude's name is Jason Collier, or is he? Because he's on leave right now. So the chief of police of Senate, Texas Police Department says, okay, not so far so crazy. But then a local Texas woman who believes she was the only woman dating him was in shock after she discovered on Facebook that he had been seeing another woman at the same time. Was it his wife?
Goddamn Facebook.
It might have been his wife.
Ruins lives.
I like how she doesn't think that she could be the side chick.
Yeah, I know.
They never do they? They never do.
Yeah. It's like, oh, he's seeing another woman. Well, actually, it says married down there, and it's connected to the guy that you think is your one and only. Hello. Let's go on. Meaning he has 2 girlfriends who recently found out about each other. Okay, again, not so crazy because this kind of shit happens. Well, apparently, he is also married with children. Okay. So you got 2 side chicks, and you were too dumb to know you were one of 2 side chicks, lady.
Has he got like a magic dick or something? How is he getting so many women? I think there should be studies done into. Oh God!
This man isn't black.
What?
Still thinking of the Arc of the Lot N comic. It will be Legan. Wait for it, Darry. You always make me laugh. Thanks for the stress reliever.
And thank you for the $10, Grizz. I did love that Lord of the Night comic, though. That was some epic fucking reading, man. Just me and fucking Bear there at the end. I'm just like, rather you than me, mate. That was fucking perfect. Thank you very much, Grizz. And you're right, yeah. That woman, apparently, is a hell of an artist. Now, honestly, I think there should be fucking scientific studies done into the air of unavailability. Like, you ever notice it's only when you've got a girlfriend that other girls become interested in you?
Well,
when you're single, no one gives a shit. Right, but when you're taken, all of a sudden, it's just like, oh, I can't have him.
Well, I got an explanation.
Even if they don't know if that you've got a girlfriend, it's just something that you're putting out there.
Yeah.
Now, this man here, this fucking Chet Manley, or whatever his fucking name is, right? Yeah. He used that to his advantage, and we all wish we were him.
Well, so we got no, hold on. We got
the hustle.
Well, we got Dick Hardchest here, okay?
Don't hate the player, right?
And Dick Hardchest, it's not that he's putting out. It's not like pheromones. Well, that he's got some kind of extra beef. He's not like Steve Testosterone, where he's just floating out the endorphins to people.
Hi, I'm Steve Testosterone. His name is Steve Testosterone. No, he's getting laid as much as he wants.
It mustn't be.
No, that was the dog's name.
I'll tell you the secret, and it's obvious if you think about it. Is confidence. Chicks dig confidence. As soon as you're in a relationship, you're getting it on the regular. You know that one woman is willing to get with you. It gives you an air of not giving a fuck, and all of a sudden, it's not them that's different. It's you that's different.
Yeah, I would have said he's rich.
Well, let's roll on. Maybe he is a billionaire for all we know. He's like a tech giant or something. It could be.
Well, he used to be until he started seeing 3 women. Now he's just as broke as the rest of us.
Well, we don't know if he's like simping out for all these women, buying them their Fendi and Gabbana and all that other shit.
He's got like
they're buying
masks for each of them,
They're buying him drinks.
Yeah, what if he's mad pimping? That they're the ones buying all his shit, his cars, clothes, paying his bills. For all we know, well, apparently he's married with children, so that's 4 women that have come forward saying that they were, but they weren't the only ones dating him. What the fuck? Because it gets even crazier. Women are coming forward with stories that they've dated him at some capacity and are exchanging stories.
And yeah, but they do that there, don't they?
Yeah.
If it was a story about sexual assault, they'd be coming forward with those.
Oh my God, they've got an
Yeah.
infograph.
Oh wow! All right, okay, let's do it.
It's a flow chart. Unknown woman is where it begins. Daughter came forward. The daughter of the unknown woman, but the woman has not come forward publicly. Okay, and then Brianna.
She's dead.
Yes,
You killed her.
yeah. Okay, no, hold on. We're going in the wrong direction here. I started at the bottom. You know why? Because it just looked like it flowed in that direction. Because the information got more detailed as we went up. But actually, I think it starts up here.
Agreed.
Cicely. That's your name? Okay. Cicely, the first.
Why don't all these women look the same?
Yeah, right.
Like he's definitely got a type, hasn't he?
He's really into that Mary Tyler Moore haircut. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, St. Michael says, see, confidence is key. It's totally key. You roll in there going, oh, do you think that maybe I could say hello and blah, blah, blah. And meanwhile, some fucking Chesty Puller, sides up beside her and says, hey, I'm buying you a drink. And she's like, oh my God. And then that's that,
Yeah.
So I'm assuming that these are engagement rings, and then the double rings are when he actually pulled off a marriage. Where's the little kid pictures? We should have a little graph for the kids.
We don't share pictures of little kids.
Well, we're talking about a little nondescript outline here, like the Mary Tyler Moores.
Just a little toddler outline.
Yeah. Like the one you see on the bathrooms that got the baby changing station or whatever. Something like that. Yeah. Katie, who's currently involved with Jason, she discovered the post, Jason Messenger, that when it all started to hit the fan, that he was not in a good place to continue seeing her. That's what? A woman finds out you're cheating on her with multiple other women, and I don't think you're in a good place to keep seeing me. Well, that's a very mild reaction.
Oh, God. Dude, some women are just helpless.
I think we need to go...
No, I think if you read between the lines, and I'm seeing she keyed his car.
Well, that or your original assertion, this man has some kind of magic golden dick. Maybe.
Yeah. It's got to be the dick, Cotton.
Yeah, so I'm thinking about it. So I'm sure all will come out in the coming days. So, brace yourself. And then we got all the comments about people going, I can't even get one date. What's going on? This is so messed up. I got to pay for it. This is terrible.
Grizz throws 10. Hold it. Uh-huh. Thank you for the comic cover, dude. It's fucking fantastic. I'm going to get it framed. It's going to go up on the wall. I'm going to try to not smash it when I play VR. It's fantastic. Thank you.
Well,
that's how you know Sinatra really cares about something. He tries not to smash it when he's playing VR. He's not like that with his kids.
Just keep the bayonet off the flamethrower when you're VRing. It'll be fine. You won't overreach.
They get too close, they'll get clobbered. That's their fault for being stupid.
See?
Biden administration prepares to overflow facility for migrant children. What? Wait a minute.
What? With more migrant children? What?
Hold on. The Biden administration prepares to open overflow facility for migrant children. Well, that sounds like a concentration camp. That sounds like children in cages. No. This is Joe Biden. Right? Am I right?
Yeah, this is Biden, who was vice president when they implemented the children in cages thing. Why would he continue it?
All right, well, hold on. Let's read the first little line here. Maybe we're misunderstanding. The Biden administration is opening an overflow facility for unaccompanied migrant children apprehended at the U.S.-Mexico border.
That's the Drake meme. Kids in cages? Nah. Unaccompanied migrant children? Yeah.
You know,
Biden's just setting up a buffet.
Yeah.
He can just go to this facility at any time he wants and just sniff.
We'll see. That's memes like this. Yeah.
Oh, there you go. That's exactly that.
Oh, yeah.
For God's sake. But let's witness the spin in action, shall we? The federal agency tasked with children's care told CNN in a statement, the Health and Human Services Department will reopen a facility in Chorizo Springs. You named it after a sausage? That will accommodate about 700 children and can be expanded if necessary. 700 children in caring facility. It's fine.
Not children, unaccompanied minors.
The reopening of the facility comes amid an increase in the apprehensions of unaccompanied children on the southwest border, fueled in part by deteriorating conditions in Latin America and perceived as a possible relaxation of enforcement and reduced capacity limits at other facilities due to COVID-19. It also comes...
And the secret third ingredient, which was but they're all going, hey, Biden's president now. They're not going to worry about fucking building the wall or anything like that. Let's go. Let's get in there.
Yeah.
And they're right.
It also comes as President Joe Biden rolls out new immigration executive orders tackling immigration to the U.S. southern border. Now, wait a minute. There's two things here. One, you didn't even mention at all that you're putting children in cages when they were raging and screaming, pulling out their hair for like 4 years over Trump doing this. And then second of all, you didn't indicate that, wait a minute, Joe Biden's executive orders related to immigration policies are causing an increase in illegal immigration, especially of unaccompanied children.
Well, this is exactly it, Polly. I mean, you look at that fucking photo there, someone holding up a sign saying immigrants are welcome here, that no one is saying, maybe there's a handful of people saying that are saying it, but no one is saying no one should cross the border. They're saying no one should cross the border illegally. There's always, whenever you have this argument with someone, be it on fucking Twitter, on Reddit, or fucking somewhere else.
So drunk, I cannot get up.
Nice.
Thank you very much.
That one spoke to me. The fucking, you go, so what have you got against immigration? Nothing. It's illegal immigration that people have a problem with. And the argument that anyone else has is always to conflate the two. But they're very, very separate discussions.
Mm-hmm. Well, this is Kyle. Thank you for the $2. Hello, chat people and AAA people. I'd make a joke about Polly being late, but I was also late. Yeah. See, we're all late sometimes. It's fine. It's fine.
You know, I just thought about something. You know what this reminds me of? The Homer Simpson thing. Look, no more kids in cages. And he leans down to Bart and he's like, no more kids in cages on television.
Yeah.
Unaccompanied children across the border, blah, 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 referred to the HHS. Through a Trump-era policy, he also makes them subject to expulsion. But Uncle Joe doesn't act that way. He just throws them in a cage and says it's fine, and the news entertainers back him up. The facility in Chorizo Springs will be used for children who are medically cleared from COVID-19 quarantine and won't be used for those younger than 13. Oh, that's very nice. As of Thursday, there are approximately 4,730 children in the Office of Refugee Resettlement Care. You know what?
That's a workforce.
AOC is unavailable for comment, if you're wondering.
Right.
It's because she's too busy crying at an empty fucking parking lot, isn't she?
I mean, remember, this is the lady talking about concentration camp. We have literal concentration camps down on the southwest border. This man's a tyrant. He's like, oh my God, just like Hitler. Now, speaking of that particular area and era,
Ted Cruz tried to murder me.
Well, yeah, we'll get to that.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Do you know what other office in history for moving people from one place to another after, say, concentrating them, just to give a word, were named the Refugee Resettlement Office?
Yeah. Oh, is that rhetorical? I don't know.
Well, no, it actually is rhetorical because I don't want to say it out loud because I'd like to keep my channel.
Right.
It started with an N. No, Sinatra, not the N word you're thinking of. Okay, let's move on.
I wonder, does it rhyme with schmatzies?
it might be a little schmatzy-ish, yes. I think they literally didn't call it the resettlement office.
It's something like that. It was very not straightforward.
Well, yes, nor is this, because I mean, not younger than 13, and we got 4,700 of them. Well, why don't we give them something to do all day? Vice President Kamala Harris came up with this idea of working with them.
No.
I'm kidding. It's a joke, YouTube. Let it go. It's fun. So I wanted to talk about this for a second. You guys covered this the other day. The Holier Than Thou Crusade in San Francisco. This is at the
renaming schools.
Yeah. This is at the Atlantic. The fucking Atlantic. If you guys don't know, this is a left-wing rag, full-on pinko bullshit rag. This is incredible. And this article was written by them. The city's move to rename schools will provide invaluable ammunition for Fox News. And I thought, oh, you're going to play it off the way Don Lemon played off the Jussie Smollett thing when it's like, after it had come out, he was a complete liar. They totally made the thing up to promote his own career and capitalize on people's anxieties and get the news entertainers talking about him, etc.
Oh, yeah.
You know, Don Lemon's only response was, Sean Hannity and Tucker Carlson are going to eat his lunch. In the court of public opinion, this is terrible. And over at Fox News, they're totally going to take advantage of this. Yeah, let's not focus on the guy who fucking lied in an attempt to capitalize on the fucking nation's anxieties, stoked on largely by fuckers like you. But, you know, whatever. I had to bring up this article because it blows my mind. When you read it, it just goes on and on about how bad of an idea any of this is. It's the Blue Ribbon Panel did its own, quote, research, a Robespierre-like spirit of our revolutionary...
Yeah, they did their own research.
Right? Of our revolutionary times. The committee decreed that one sin, being a colonizer, a slave owner, using a, quote, inappropriate word, and so on, was all that was required to send a figure to the guillotine. Once that decision was made, several heads rolled into the gutter of history, since Washington had been a slave owner, and in the words of the committee, the majority of Lincoln's policies proved detrimental to Native peoples. The leader who won America's War of Independence and the one who saved the Union and issued the Emancipation Proclamation were dispatched without further discussion. The decision to rename Lincoln High School took 5 seconds. George Washington took 12.
Wow, so they thought less about Lincoln than Washington.
Yeah. Now keep in mind, I feel the need to press this. This is how crazy this woke culture has taken shit, especially looking at you, San Francisco, the headquarters of all this. This is in the Atlantic, okay? The next
Not just that, but this is also seen as progress as well, you know?
Not in the Atlantic. They're railing against this. The decision process was a joke. The committee's research seems to have consisted mostly of cursory Google searches, and the sources cited were primarily Wikipedia entries.
Oh, boy.
Historians were not consulted, embarrassing errors and interpretations were made, as well as rudimentary factual errors. Robert Louis Stevenson, perhaps the most beloved literary figure in the city's history, was canceled in a poem titled Foreign children in his famous collection, A Child's Garden of Verses. He used the rhyming...
What's wrong with the word foreign?
Well, because he used the rhyming word Japanese instead of Japanese. Done. Canceled.
Nothing rhymes with Japanese.
So he used Japanese and...
Dirty knees,
you're
look
done.
at these.
Oh, God.
I love this one. Okay.
All right, you had me with dirty knees.
Paul Revere Elementary School ended up on the renaming list because during the discussion, a committee member misread a History.com article as claiming that Revere had taken part in an expedition that stole the lands of the Penobscot Indians. In fact, the article described Revere's role in the Penobscot expedition. Completely misread it. This motherfucker's... we are going to do all the problematic people right now, and the depth of our research is... And again, this isn't the fucking Atlantic they're raking them over the coals. These are the people that have done the Trump derangement thing for 4 fucking years straight, and even this is too far.
They were major Russia hoaxers. Absolutely.
It's fucking crazy. The other one, what's going on over at the Atlantic? Can Chloe Vallardy sell skeptics on DEI? DEI is enchantment theory, and it elicits unusual openness, trust, engagement from ideologically diverse observers. Now, here's the key. The whole thing about it is what counts in diversity is not just diversity of gender and diversity of ethnicity and skin color, but diversity of thought to be weighed on equal balance with the others. And they are championing this idea at the Atlantic.
Oh, boy.
Do you think that maybe the midterm elections are going to be a fucking barn-burning slaughterhouse, possibly?
At the rate they're going, it's going to be ridiculous.
I mean, these are your biggest fans, the Atlantic. This is like the New Yorker coming up against you. You guys have problems.
What was the number one thing we were promised right out of the gate? $2,000 checks going out first week.
Mm-hmm.
That's how they won Georgia. They ran on you will get $2,000 checks in a week. It's been a month. No checks. Nothing. Nada. And now they're saying, might have to wait till May, maybe, to get anything. And it's not going to be 2,000. Oh, and if you claim it's 2,000, you're spreading misinformation.
Yeah. Unholy Reaper says, "Evening, degenerates. It's been a while." I misread that.
Hey.
I thought he was saying, even the degenerates have had it for a while. It's like, yeah. Even the far left is like, wait a minute. You want to pull college degrees from people who voted for Trump? That's insane. Not if you work for a news entertainment industry. It's not, because now's the time. January 6th happened. I mean, this was their, Pearl Harbor.
Did you catch the last part of what I said there?
I think so. Why?
The New York Times put out an article saying that Biden never claimed that there was going to be a $2,000 stimulus.
Christ.
But that's patently and
Ministry of
provably
Truth, man.
untrue.
Oh, it is. It's absolutely untrue. But guess what? If you disagree with the credible sources, you're spreading misinformation.
Ministry of Truth.
Holy shit. Like, Ministry of Truth is right. That's on some we've always been at war with Oceania level shit.
Yeah. Hang on, no. It was Asia and Eurasia, wasn't it?
Was it Eurasia they'd always been at war with?
Yeah.
It's been a while since I read it.
Yeah. Yeah, right. I've read it once. That was all I needed to know, sir.
We've always been at war with enemy. How about that? Just
there you go.
Yeah. The Goldstein supporters. We've always been at war with them.
Rats in the stomach and gin with cloves in it. That's all you need.
Yeah, I do remember that he was smoking Victory cigarettes and Victory gin.
Very good.
When he pulled the cigarette out of the pack, the first thing that happened is all the tobacco fell out of the tube, and I was like, "Oh my god, this poor guy." The details on occasion flood back.
Zach Osborne says we've always been at war with the Fire Nation. A fellow gang member. A man after my own heart, Zach. There is no war in Basing Say.
Longtime DB Cooper suspect dies at 94. Once admitted to the FBI, had good reason to suspect me. My God, has the case been solved? Y'all know about DB Cooper?
Isn't that the guy who did the plane hijacking, stole a fuck ton of money, parachuted out, and was never found?
Correct.
No, that's Alice
the
Cooper.
Oh, of course, yeah. Oh, that was it. Yeah.
You're thinking about the guy who wears makeup and has a snake.
Fucking one of the premise for the movie Without a Paddle, they went to find DB Cooper's lost fortune.
Really? Well, considering that sums of money, but not all of it, did wash up. They found it all like deteriorated some like 15 years later, and it matched the serial numbers of the money that he was given, but it wasn't all of it. So it's like, what happened to this guy? He didn't get away with all of it. The thing that blows my mind about the DB Cooper story the most is it was so early on in the days of like plane jacking and stuff. See, political Islam hadn't become a thing, so they would, didn't come up with, why would anyone take over a plane? Well, you needed to probably have a little bit. That was a failure of imagination, because if people are going to try it, train robberies had been a thing. Why not plane robberies? That sort of business. So he gets on the plane and he's on there. He says, okay, so when we get to this certain point, a certain altitude, he orders a drink and then hands over a note to the stewardess, flight attendant, that just says, I've got a bomb. Tell the pilot, remain calm. And when they land, he demands like another plane fully fueled. I want all this money. They give it to him, and then he takes off and then parachutes out the back of it. I love how they just fulfilled his demands. No negotiators came in, no nothing, no SWAT team. It's just like, well, shit, he's got a piece of paper. We better give him that.
Look out, he's got a plane.
Well, that's back in the day when you could just slip the bank teller a note and be like, I've got a kid hostage, give me the money, and they would give the money.
There was for I heard on a podcast. There was for a while. You could take guns on planes, and it was the day that they said no, you're not allowed to take guns on planes anymore. If you check the bushes outside the airport, it was just chock full of firearms, where people were just chucking them before they got on the plane.
Well, it's like they do that now when they have alcohol you can't bring on. They're like,
better chug it. Or fucking Charlie Kelly with his.
They do the Archer. They put up a finger
before he can go into the movies.
I love this stuff at the bottom. It always makes me smile. You're seeing this message because ad or script blocking software is interfering with this page. That's right. Disable it. No.
No.
They do the Archer one finger hold on thing while they chug whatever alcohol they have.
A bottle of Glen Cooley Blue that was given to me by Frank Sinatra.
I'd like to think it was him because he made it all the way to 94. Yeah, he looks close enough. He's got the same kind of balding hair and everything. I could see him with the sunglasses, handing over a note like a boss. I need the money.
Give me the money.
The 1971 skyjacking by a man using the name Dan Cooper left the world breathless as he ransomed 36 hostages aboard a Northwest Orient Flight 305 for $200,000. Who wants to do a little inflation calculation to see how much money he got? I'm curious. And then parachuted.
What year was this?
1971.
I'm gonna go 3.4
million.
Really?
Yeah, I'm gonna go. Jesus, man, 71. I'm gonna go 800 grand.
All right. Can I just have a number? Apparently not. Hold on. Give me a second.
Oh, what after me?
Okay, it's 985 grand.
It's not really worth stealing a plane over, is it?
Well, you have to figure that this man's calculations were like, how much liquid cash, paper, money, the good kind, can they come up with on the fly? And maybe he came up with it that way. I mean, you could ask for $8 billion, but I mean, how are they going to come up with it?
I'm sorry. That is from 2016. In 2021, it's worth $1,286,000.
All right, that's more like it.
Oh,
that's
God.
More like it.
Inflation is a bitch, isn't it?
Oh, yeah. 500%.
500% inflation, or that's what the inflation equals?
That's what it equals out to. The cumulative price change is 500%.
I don't know. So what's your guess? Did he get away or what?
Apparently. No, they didn't catch him.
This is the... Peterson died on January 8th, according to Legacy.com, where memorials reside. I like the fact that he got all the way up to the 90s. I mean, there's healthy people that didn't steal 200 grand in a skyjacking that didn't get away with that much.
I assume that's a stressful situation to go through.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, your blood pressure's running high. You're having anxiety. You're gonna have nightmares.
Yeah.
Really though? I don't know, man. When you got the balls to rob a plane with a fucking note that you hand a stewardess, I think you got ice cold nerves and you're just like afflicted with not give a fuck itis.
I don't think it was ice cold nerves or anything. Like, this was just a John Everyman, wasn't it? I mean, the bit that really baffles me is that if it was this guy, he lived into his 90s without telling a soul. I mean, that is the one story that is going to get you laid more than anything else, isn't it? It was me.
Yeah, you're a boss. Okay, there's the inflation numbers in case you're curious. Between 2013 and 1913 and 2013. Look at that. Look at that.
Wow.
There was also zero inflation in 1910. That's quite...
Yeah, the money just was worth what it was worth. And then all of a sudden,
1920 was a shit time to be alive, though.
Well, and then 1970 happened. And then fucking boom! Like, it just... That's...
Is that wars? I mean, you look at 1920. You got World War One is gone on. Is going on at that point. Goes back down again. 1940, America joins World War II. Inflation goes up. Then you got Vietnam later on going up, and then every single war that America has fucking done since then.
No, I'm not buying it. Your numbers are off. Look, 1965 is where Vietnam starts.
You know you're buying it. You can't afford it, mate. Look at the rate of inflation.
Yeah, because I live way the fuck up here somewhere, so it's. But I mean, 65 is when Vietnam starts. You see this little bit of inflation, and what giant wars were there between 1970 and 1980, except for cleaning up some commies in the Central America area? Am I right?
Yeah, that's true.
War on ideology.
And then let's keep in mind the peace dividend that happened between 1990 and 2000. Look at that. Nothing. Just saying.
Yeah.
It was a financial war.
I'll give you credit for desperately holding on to that gossamer thin thread of a fact, but let's just...
If Drunkle is good at anything, it's that.
Okay. Cryptic, thank you for the $5. Chesty Puller was hammered into my head when I was in boot camp by my drill instructor. Dude went from enlisted to officer purely on combat commission. Fuck yeah. Chesty Puller. See, that's
man.
Yeah. Enough of this Chadism. It's like, oh man, that guy's a straight Chesty.
Yeah, let's get Chesty.
Yeah, we need to just rename it. And
Chesty would be something not you normally describe for a woman, wouldn't it? But I think we should change that, man. It starts tonight. We're reclaiming the name Chesty.
Before we move on to some other stories, let's just do. Do we want to do a palate cleanser? Do we want to do a strange story? What do we want to do? I don't know.
Palate cleanser.
Sure.
Palate cleanser. Yeah. Before we move on to those depressing stories, let's have a little bit of fun.
I just saw what it was. That is not a palate cleanser, sir.
You saw the little pop up there, did you? Now, I'm somebody that likes looking at the extremely stupid shit that rich people spend their money on. And I don't mean like, okay, this pair of sunglasses. I mean stuff that like literally is you should be angry that they're even charging you for this crap. Okay?
Right.
Let's start with this one. Oh, look at this. This is, I just want you to enjoy.
I'm not enjoying it. That's terrible.
I don't like it. It hurts.
This is what, your retinas?
You can't alphabetize. You're not even fitting the right amount of books in there.
The banana yellow everywhere. The fact that
that's what got me.
All of the books that are on the desk,
it's the actual bookshelf that's getting me. Like, that is pissing me right off.
The books themselves, Michelangelo, Gucci, it's all like high art books and couture stuff and so forth. And it's like, fuck you guys.
And they should realize that house looks like dog shit.
Right? Why have you got those fucking candlestick holders? You're not in fucking Brian Manor, for God's sake. You've got you've got lamps. Okay, there.
I'm all fine for stylistic choices, but where are the candles? That was my question. And you know what makes your bright yellow look great? When you've got this gash of a bright red fire fucking signal puller here and the strobe situation over there. Okay, this is the sitting room.
Not a it's not a strobe situation. It's just a strobe. Stop it.
With a room as poorly decorated as that, I'd take out the fire alarm and just let it fucking burn.
The only thing in this room worth a shit is the knight piece, the rook right there.
I
Oh, the
like
knight.
table.
Oh, you mean the knight's head? Yeah. But I can't tell if it is yellow too, or if it's merely reflecting the unbelievable amounts of banana yellow in the room.
That is marble white.
This
You've never seen a yellow chess piece.
You may or may not have. I'm just saying there's so much yellow in this room that a woman with alabaster skin walks in and you might think that she has fucking jaundice. Yeah.
Oh my God, the bookshelf goes around a goddamn corner.
It does.
Well.
It does.
Yeah.
Cryptic, thank you very much for the $5.
No.
Opinionated Scotsman is better than Chesty. He walked 500 miles. Oh, Jesus.
And he shows his face.
And he shows his face for 500 more.
This is the banana yellow reading room at the Viceroy in Los Angeles.
Oh, that's horrible.
Ugh,
Yeah,
I don't like it.
It's really something.
It's got like an enlarged wine rack for a bookshelf. What the fuck is wrong with these people?
Would you care to know how much the designer asked to come up with this room? How much they were paid?
It was worth in 1970s. It was 200,000.
Oh no,
since gone up because of inflation.
Well, I understand why I bring up the 70s because it's so tacky. This must be 70s styles, right? But no, this is current. It's currently there in the Viceroy. But not including materials. This gentleman was paid
$1, Bob.
$250,000, $250,000 to design this room.
The 250.
Okay. $250,000 to design this room.
I think they should have fined him $250,000.
Let's take a look at. Oh,
This is by no means a palate cleanser.
who doesn't want to eat with a giant evil god ready to devour you?
Me.
I would put in my hand to see what's up his nose.
Yeah, I think you have to.
This is the reserved top suite at a Upper East Side New York hotel, very expensive luxury couture hotel, and this is the reservable penthouse, meaning top of the roof, dining hall.
It's brilliant. He's got so much money that he can take his wife or girlfriend or date there, but he can't afford socks, can he?
Well, he's styling, and he enjoys the feeling of the pool sea breeze blowing on his bare ankles. It's fine.
It's for dick. Can't afford socks, can't afford trousers that actually fucking fit him.
Do you like the giant,
How did you
oversized,
afford that prostitute,
fake
Steve?
rattan chairs? You enjoy that?
No, I do
I
not.
don't enjoy anything in this photo
No.
except for the water, and I just want to hold both of their heads in it.
The thing that I think makes me the most upset about this picture, like, there's so much to be angry at. I mean, the giant evil ancient god trying to devour
Can you
is
imagine
pretty
the
bad,
bush that lady has? She just radiates unkempt vaginal hair.
Is that what you're seeing? Look. That is a fucking TV screen of a fire. You couldn't even put in a real fireplace in this place I have to
Really?
fucking reserve.
Oh my god.
It's like Drunkle's
It's
fucking living room. There's not a real
Dingy
fireplace, just a
vaginal
TV
hair.
of one. It's terrible.
This is not a palate cleanser. I taste bitter.
Okay, hold on. There is a place in New York, and they've got a chain through Los Angeles, Las Vegas, London, and of course, Upper East Side of New York, right off of Broadway. They have two very similar bathroom setups, or they have a similar setup in every bathroom, in every bedroom. Here it is.
You need a desk.
There is a reading desk facing the standalone bathtub in every room.
Why?
I'm open to suggestions as to why. Yes, I have no idea.
I like that picture of a bird, though. That's quite nice. But why?
I in case you want to bathe, and so your man can
and
sit
then
there
all of
while
a sudden you go, oh, he's got to catch up on his correspondence.
Yes.
While I have a bubble bath.
Right.
Oh my god.
And I'm saying that this setup is nothing but an arrangement for a series of awkward looks while one person's trying to like write a letter and the other person's trying to bathe. I mean, what the fuck?
Or draw her like one of his French girls. like one of Jason Collier's wives. There is a bed right there as well. So that is a bathroom in the same room as the bed.
Yes.
Why?
That's what we commonly refer to as a studio.
Would you care to know how much this room is a night to rent?
A microwave and a hot plate behind the camera as well.
This is the New York establishment of this particular chain of 4 luxury couture hotels. Would you care to know how much this particular room is to rent a night?
$500.
No, you're not even close.
Oh, jeez. $2,500.
Ah, very close. $2,300 a night.
My God, you've not even got walls between the rooms.
Hold on, you got some Japanese screens here. Look, it's fine. It's fine.
Not the same.
20.
Yeah, that Japanese screen is not going to hold in the smell of the powerful fucking shit I took.
But literally, $2,300 a night is what they're asking for. And I mean, you're
$2,300 a night to take a bath next to me while I check my email, and you could smell my shit as it's happening.
See, you know what you would think is that, like, you know, you get the image, right? Because, you know, you think of like a soapy, beautiful woman in the bathtub, and you're sitting here and you're writing, and then you might want to draw like one of your French girls, like you said, right? But then you think of the unfortunate reverse. Here's Sinatra in the bathtub. Here's his woman sitting here, and all of a sudden there's fart bubbles popping up through the suds, and it's just
in a second. I would actively try to get that to happen.
I say you go like, oh, I didn't realize there was a jacuzzi function. And then you're fine again. She's like, oh, you. Kara's on replying to her friend, her pen pal in Japan, while the microwave pings to let you know that your burritos are ready.
Now, in case you're thinking that this is just a one-off and I'm singling someone out, here's their location in London.
Oh, my God. You don't even got the picture of a bird anymore. It's worse because of it.
But there's the bed in the foreground, and the writing desk, and the standalone bathtub.
And there's a chair there, too.
Yeah. So you can invite a friend along to stare at your woman while she's sudsing up.
I'm so fucking angry.
But, okay, wait. I'm not finished. I did the calculation in pounds. Would you care to guess how much this one is a night?
Well, in pounds?
Well, no,
2,000 pounds.
I converted it from pounds to USD, so I know how much it is in real
dollars.
dollars.
Is it
$2,300?
That'd be what, a fucking 16. 2,000.
Wait, 2,800 US dollars. It's more.
Shit. Okay.
It's white. So
2.2. Oh, Christ.
I don't know what the original pounds was. I just looked up the pounds price on the website after going through a series of efforts because they don't want to tell you. It's that old thing. If you have to ask the price, you can't afford it. That's what I found out. Because I had to click book a room. Well, how many people are staying? How long would you like to stay? I had to go through the whole fucking thing to get them to tell me what the fucking price of the room was.
You have to put your credit card number in first.
Right? We want to do a credit check on you, and then we might think about telling you how much we're going to charge it.
Yeah.
So $2,800 for this guy. But here's the upside. They offer complimentary bicycles.
Oh,
who cares?
I know, but it's just listed as one of their amenities.
So you can cycle to a real hotel.
They call it as one of their amenities, right? So I started thinking of it because I was drunk at the time when I was putting these together. Is that like party favors? Like, you know, you go to like a party or whatever, and they'll give you like the little baggie of goodies. So you might get like a party hat, one of them like streamer deals. Oh, and of course, here's your bicycle. I don't understand. Like, these are not things you give people when they show up places, but yeah, there they are. And when you look at their fleet of bicycles, by the way, they're all girls' bikes. You know, with the low center bar. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't
know how that's a women's bike feature.
I've never understood that. That feels like that should be a man's feature.
Yeah, because when I fall, that bar is right there.
So many times, man.
It's right in the danger zone.
I was always told it was for a woman's dress to like sort of lay down there, that it wouldn't be held up by the higher central bar and the wind wouldn't catch it, blow up, and she would flash everyone. That's what I was told.
Surely they'd be cycling side saddle, surely.
Wow.
Oh yeah.
Well, I'm picturing that in my mind right now, a woman cycling side saddle with one foot.
Now picture it as Jessica Alba cycling side saddle while you sit beside the bath, replying to a friend who's currently serving in the war.
Well, I would be happy to sit there and I'd sit there in the drawing desk, at the writing desk, while Jessica Alba soaps up, and I just write my lascivious, lewd thoughts, I'd be perfectly okay with that.
Would she?
Once she had been seduced by my dulcet tones, I would imagine yes.
Okay. Same.
Everybody's on the same boat there. Okay. So moving along. So that wasn't a palate cleanser for you? You didn't enjoy the hotel insanity?
I'm Sinatra levels of angry on Tucker Tuesday right now.
That's hard to attain.
Well, you're going to get more angry. 2 Louisiana teachers arrested for having a threesome with a student after seducing him at a football game.
That's a weird way to spell rape.
Yes.
Are they hot?
Yeah. Well, here they are.
Oh, one's better than the other.
Well, I'm going to ask you.
Clearly.
One is 24 and one is 32. Which is which?
Oh, 32-year-old's on the left because she's like, I'm getting old now. I got to look after my appearance.
How old was the kid?
16.
See, that's where I'm kind of like, I'd rather have him inflicting those things on older women who can handle it instead of teenagers. But at the same time, that's double the age. It's weird.
What country is this in?
America.
Okay. Yeah. No, all right. Illegal. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, it is illegal.
Oh, no. Yeah. Totally rape.
Mm-hmm.
Now, so it's totally rape. Yeah. But I honestly thought, okay, so here's the 34-year-old and here's the 22-year-old. No, I was wrong. It's the other way around, Drunko. You were right. This is the older one.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, you could tell that the younger one has the bags because their life sucks more.
and the older one's getting older, so she actually takes care of herself.
That's exactly it. Yeah. More makeup. She's got more to hide.
You know what I do like is that you can tell from the relative look of fright on their face who's got more to lose. And it's this one. She's the one. Yeah. She's the one married with kids. This is the single one. She's got this. I don't give a fuck. Yeah, I want him to plow me. She's like, oh my God, I'm screwed.
See, I think it's more the fact that she had a threesome with that monstrosity beside her.
Yeah.
What I want to know is why are these kids who are banging these obviously hot teachers running their fucking mouths?
Well, you'd brag.
I wouldn't say a fucking word to anybody.
It's not like anyone's going to believe you. And it was like your schoolmates would be like, yeah, right. Come on.
Well, when you have it over here, you got the, he did go brag. He admitted everything to police. Unsurprisingly, word of the affair got to someone who alerted the police, and the boy admitted everything to them. He was talking about it on his Instagram stuff. He was actually just...
Oh, what a fucking moron!
Yeah, he was actually just shy of his 17th birthday at the time. And that given that the age of consent is 17 in Louisiana, the teachers did commit a crime. They were looking...
It's kind of weird, though, isn't it? Like, if it was a week later, it wouldn't have been illegal. Like, that's fucking crazy, that is.
See, it's that kind of thing that makes me go, it's bad, but it's not that bad.
So you might be wondering what's the result of that. Excuse me, fuck. Jesus. That didn't go down.
It sounds like that vape is working out for you.
Well, yeah, that's what happens when I try and vape and talk at the same time.
Just try to smoke cigarettes like a real man.
Well, you know what? If my rental agreement allowed me to smoke inside this house without losing my overpriced fucking security deposit, I'd do it so fast I'd be living in a constant cloud of tobacco. So leave me alone. What the fuck?
Mine doesn't, and I still do. Not being a little bitch.
Oh, well, some of us have money to spare. Speaking of not having money to spare, you can find my donation link down in the description. It's
and in the chat.
Yeah, and in the chat. So go ahead and help me get to a place where I can smoke as much as Drunkle and be as chesty as him.
Yeah, man. We're bringing back Chesty.
It's gonna be a thing, I'm telling you. So they were facing 17 and a half years in prison. Okay, gentlemen, look into your crystal balls. What happened?
Nothing.
No charges stuck.
Louisiana teacher accused of threesome with a student gets off without jail time in a separate student sex case. Post gleeful pic to Instagram.
That's the young one.
When it comes to a threesome, you hope at least one person
No,
gets
that's the
off,
older one. That's the older one.
Oh, never mind. She does not look as good as I thought.
Yeah, she just took a good mug shot. Bet you that's the first time you've ever heard that said.
Hey, Matt, I took a good mug shot.
Did you really?
Yeah, I look banging. I asked for a copy. I'm going to put that in my fucking actor's resume. That's brilliant.
This is the post when she got off that she posted, and it says,
I hope she got off. I will go take a piss. I'll be right back.
Yeah. She's like, my mood today, triple smiley face with her fist in the air. Do you really think you should have taken that picture sitting in your bed when you were accused of having sex threesome style with an underage kid?
At least it was 3 smiley face emojis. It could have been my mood today, eggplant, fist, squirting.
Yeah.
You know, it could have been so much worse.
Yeah, and it is the older one, Shelley Dufresne's. Oh, God, you got such a Louisiana name. Miss Shelley Dufresne's Devereaux.
Up on the bayou, Miss Dufresne.
See, I love the Louisiana accent, but not the fucking, like, filthy, seeping whore variety. Jesus Christ.
They're all filthy, seeping whores down there.
Well,
It's that,
I don't know about
Louisiana
that,
air.
man. That's a little...
It's in your veins and in your creases.
I don't know about all that. But it says she was so excited about the light sentence. The married mom of 3 posted a smiling selfie.
Oh, no. Oh, she smiled. Like, marriage not breaking up there? Like,
I mean, if you...
Married? Public court case?
Now, we have all
Papers?
we have all heard the things, right? You know, you got your MGTOW shit and your other shit and the bad way that men are treated in divorce court. And I totally understand and I get it and I agree and I live in fear of the whole thing. I'd like to be married. I live in fear of it. Can you imagine being in a position where you're this guy and she doesn't work? She just takes care of these 3 kids. Oh, yeah, she does work part-time as a school teacher, right? But you make more money than her, right? Well, yeah, not anymore. So now she ain't got no fucking job at all. Goes around, gets together with her fucking whore 22-year-old ugly friend and fucks one of her fucking students. You divorce the bitch over it and you pay her alimony for the rest of her life.
Is that what happened? Or are you
No,
just...
I'm saying no, we're just talking about like would you not divorce? She's married with 3 kids, dude.
It's infidelity. Though. Would you end up paying alimony for that?
Yeah,
maybe, but yeah. I feel like there's no way that the boyfriend or husband doesn't know about this. Like it's got to be some kink thing. I'll like just the silence of
No. You know what? It's like Sinatra. I hear what you're saying, but I think that's a massive amount of cope you just dealt out. I want to believe it too. I want to think that, okay, maybe this guy's just a cuck, but I don't think so. I think the system is so fucked up that this guy didn't know she's that much of a fucking whore, and he is not going to divorce her out of fear of paying her to run around and be a whore, taking care of his 3 kids, because like she's not going to get the fucking custody, and he's going to pay for it all. And you live in fear of that notion, so you're coping.
Dude, if you're not divorcing a woman over pedophilia, you're into it. There's no way.
But we don't know if he's divorcing her. Like, I mean, that's not said. I'd divorce this bitch so fast, but I would, like I said, like that's some nightmare shit. Remember that old Eddie Murphy stand-up when he was talking about divorce, waking up in a screaming sweat of half?
Yeah.
Okay, that's...
Eddie! What have you done for me lately?
That would be me. I would be this guy because I'd be like, right away, I'd be talking to divorce attorneys and I'd be waking up in the middle of the night going, half the whore. You know, it just, I don't know. It's,
yeah, dude, I find it hard to buy that he's not into it in some way.
Oh, there you go. I mean, she wasn't actually found guilty, though. As a deferred 3-year prison sentence as long as she completes 90 days of mental health treatment.
Yeah.
So she wasn't found not guilty of it. So therefore, I think I don't think he would have to pay alimony on it, considering the nature of the crimes that were committed, and it is seen in the eyes of the law as a crime. I think he'd be all right.
Well, it is seen as a crime, so you're divorcing your wife over a crime. I don't know. I've just got such... Maybe it's a overly harshenated opinion from having been on the internet too long, but I just can see a court just going real hard against a guy, even under these circumstances. Maybe I'm just
It's
cynical.
a chance. Yeah, it's a chance. Because it's the whole thing of, like, it's going to come down to the kids, isn't it? And, the kids need their mother. Yeah, but their mother fucked another kid.
Yeah. And Shelley Dufresne's better change your name. I mean, just start there. You really need to change your name, honey. Because I just straight up DuckDuckGo searched her, and her name was just on every news site, on every blog, on everything, because you's a hoe.
Yeah,
well, I mean, as it should be. Like, you're not going to get a job as a teacher again, nor should you. And for something of this nature, yeah, I think people do deserve to know. Put a name to the face and everything, and it should follow you wherever you go. Look at that fucking selfie right there. She thinks she got away with it. She didn't get away with it. She's still got the rest of her life to live with this shit following her around.
The other thing that I forgot to mention, she doesn't have to put herself on the sex offenders registry. That was possibly the worst burn of all.
Wow.
I know.
What I like to do here is, how old is she? 32. Now, if it was a 32-year-old man with a 16, almost 17-year-old girl, the outlook on this would be way different.
Yeah.
Way different.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. With the sex offender registry, you'd never be able to get an apartment again because you'd have to announce to all your neighbors, et cetera, et cetera. You'd have to announce to your landlord by law. You'd be living under a fucking bridge.
Hmm.
And of course she's fucking happy. Wouldn't you be in her situation? Miserable hoe got away with it.
You're like, yeah, I'm a girl. I get away with loads of shit.
Well, Nachodamus, great name, by the way. I think it would depend on who gets custody. Now, there's the strength of your argument if you're the husband, right? She fucked someone of a relative age to our own kids. I mean, that's your core argument. You know what I mean? Like, this is an unfit mother, for fuck's sake, you know?
Hmm. Yeah, we don't know how old the kids are, but you don't want like a fucking 13-year-old boy coming home with his friend going, Mum, please don't fuck this one. You know, we just want to play PlayStation. Don't seduce him.
And it's a part of a plea deal. They accepted it as a plea deal. This wasn't even a sentence handed out to her. I mean, what is the prosecutor, your longtime friend? What the fuck? I don't know what's going on, but it's crazy. Gamer Valine for the $5. Thank you very much. And you also get a sexy Jessica Alba rolling around on a bed with that come hither smile. He's probably military, where he just can't go get a lower paying job to avoid paying her to live pretty good. Well, that's a frightening thought. He's also a service member? Can you imagine? You're away on tour and you find out this is what your fucking wife's at home doing? Ugh.
Duck Dog in the chat says, goddamn pussy pass is aggravating. I think that sums it up quite well.
Yeah. Let's move on.
Slither says, you will never afford a room with a desk looking at the bath. God damn it, now I'm even angrier.
Woman horrified at ex-husband's divorce payback. I totally forgot what the fuck this article was.
Let's have it. Let's have it.
Let's see what happened.
I saw this one.
Okay, I gotten some laughter there. Hopefully it's good. I totally forget what happened.
This one's good. If it's the one I'm thinking of.
When Kay married Rob 8 years ago, she claimed she was never madly in love with him. Her reasons for marrying him were simple. She was pregnant and felt obliged to, quote, tie the knot. But when their son was 3, Kay met somebody else and had an affair.
Bitch.
She now deeply regrets her actions. Quote, I didn't quite think things through. I thought that I didn't love Rob, and I thought that he didn't love me. So I thought, what's the point in us staying together? So instead of divorcing
him, thinking there, bitch.
Except she didn't think of divorce. She thought of dick. That's great.
Mm-hmm.
I met Tim, alias, through my work. He was a few years younger than me and single. What is it with these women? Okay. For the first time since having my son, I was able to feel like a young woman again. Oh, well, that's what it is with them. Tim and I went out for drinks every Friday after work, and I was reminded of all the times I wasn't asked out during high school, so I decided to fuck someone that reminded me of being back in high school when people actually liked me. I just tell Rob that it was officially, quote, work drinks, and that everyone in the office was attending, but the truth was it was only Tim and me, and that's how our affair started. We hired hotel rooms? Who talks like that?
Dummies.
Did it have a desk facing the bath?
Well,
I am drunk. So drunk, I cannot get up.
Gamer Valine, thank you for the, hold on, let me scroll. It's fighting.
$2.
For the $2. Polly is shocked about cheating in the military. That's adorable. Oh, jeez, Gamer Valine. Underneath layers and layers of calcified, recalcitrant cynicism, there's a core of optimistic romanticism down there somewhere. It's tiny. It's being beaten to death day by day, but I'd like to think, I don't know.
You want to bet your dick?
What about my dick?
It's tiny, being beaten to death day by day.
Well, women will never be happy until they manage it with at least your balls, am I right? See, there's the
God, I hope not.
There's the calcified cynicism I was talking about. Fuck.
Mm.
No, it's not true. Pop-Tart's in chat, and she's got a loving relationship. Look at Monkey's got a loving relationship. Weebo's got a it happens, okay? It happens.
It can.
Yeah. You're in a relationship. Are you? Things are good, right?
Yeah, she's not cheating on me.
But you didn't come up with an answer too quickly, man.
What an answer! Oh my god!
She's listening right now, probably going, "That motherfucker."
Holy fuck, man! That was. It was only a second and a half, but that was an eternity of silence, my friend.
No, I am extremely happy.
I would be. Yeah, it sounds good.
Oh yeah, she's amazing.
Yeah. Okay, so let's find out.
Some other times I want to bash her brains in, but.
That just means it's working, doesn't it?
This is my channel, man. You fantasize about femicide at some other point. Is that what it is? Femicide? Is that what they came up with? Anyway, back to the story Sinatra claims is good. Let's find out. She hired her hotel room, and sometimes if his roommates are out, we'd stay for hours at his apartment. I'd feel guilty at the same time. But you always took the dick, though, didn't you?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, she didn't care that much.
Right. But,
No.
but Kay realizes that she had made a huge mistake after taking the dick multiple times, and anal too, and believes she chose the, quote, wrong man to have an affair with. Oh! That was the
So there's
mistake.
a right man.
Yeah. It wasn't, she shouldn't have just stayed with her husband or divorce him and then live the life you want to live. She chose the wrong outside dick. I made a stupid mistake. I definitely chose the wrong man because about 6 months into our relationship, Tim ditched me for another woman, and it made me feel even worse.
Aw, the guy you were cheating with ditched you?
Right.
Aw, poor girl.
Oh, no. Yeah, right.
Oh
Oh.
my God. The woman he chose over me was much younger than me and also worked in our office. So I had to see her every day at work. It was very painful, as well as it should be, you cheating bitch. I was devastated. You have no reason to be. You got, no. And because I was such a wreck, I ended up confessing to Rob. He was mortified.
That's why?
No.
That's why you ended up confessing? Because you're like, oh, Rob. Why
She
you
wanted
so upset, honey?
fucking sympathy.
No, I don't
My
buy it.
boyfriend broke up with me today.
She got
honey,
busted.
Wait, what?
Someone in their office ratted. She got busted. I don't believe for a second she confessed out of guilt. I'm just not seriously. You were devastated that your side dick chose a younger woman than you, and that no, you don't have any of the earmarks of a woman of morality, ethics, or fucking basic dignity.
Even confessing out of guilt isn't any better than anything else, because that's still confessing to make you feel better.
Right?
Yeah.
St. Michael, this is classic. Woman cheats on husband, woman most affected.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there you go. That's it. Yeah.
I was devastated. I was such a wreck. He agreed with me that he was partly to blame. No, you made a mistake there.
He agreed with you. So you suggested it, and he went, okay.
Yeah, because he had neglected her for so long. It was because he treated me with such indifference that I was tempted into this new relationship.
My God.
We had marriage counseling, and I started to heal from my breakup with Tim. How about healing from the destruction you had caused your marriage, you miserable, selfish bitch?
This is infuriating.
You said,
How is this guy such a cock as well? For God's sake, boot her out of the house.
Shelley said you're still in trouble for that.
Over.
But Kay was wrong. She was completely unaware of her life was about to get even worse. How about the husband's life? Okay, anyway. Throughout all of this, my best friend Gina was my shoulder to cry on. What I didn't realize is that she was also the shoulder for Rob to cry on. And I was very puzzled that...
Robbie!
About a year later, Gina drifted away from me. She was no longer my friend. She didn't return phone calls. And eventually, I got the hint that she didn't want me in her life, Kay says. And then, one day, Rob told me he wanted a divorce. I was shocked.
Finally, Rob. God.
He was shocked. She was shocked. And I thought we were doing okay. And then he dropped like the biggest bombshell of all. He and Gina were in love, and they were moving in together.
Yes.
Thank you,
Yes.
Rob.
Finally,
Rob grows a gorilla.
I get it
pair.
right. I was like, right, okay, so she cheated on you. That would be right. Right, you get the fuck out of the house. This marriage is fucking done. But he was like, no, I'm going to play the long game here. I'm going to shag your best mate to get back at you. Not just that, but we're going to move in together. This relationship is over when I say it's over, and I still want that pussy. I want it to overlap with your best mate. Rob, I thought you had no balls, but it turns out, sir, you got the biggest balls out of all of us.
Yep. You get the Balls of the Day award, my friend. Big gorilla balls that you need a wheelbarrow to carry, because I'm impressed. Because
this isn't the story I thought it was, though.
It's not so much
the one I saw.
It's not so. Hold on. It's not so much that he did it. It's that he waited his time. He bided his time. You see what I mean?
Long con, man.
Yeah. Like the dish was best served cold, and he took that motherfucker out the freezer when he told her, "I'm moving out and we're divorcing." What do you mean you're moving out? I'm moving in with Gina. What?
He had that speech ready for 6 fucking months, man, just waiting to go. He sat there on this writing table facing the bathtub
with Gina in it. Yes. Gina soaped up her young, sexy friend of his wife's body while he wrote out this letter. I love it.
Yeah. But the one I saw was this guy, his wife cheated on him, so he bought a car in her name and parked it somewhere, and it just racked up fines.
What?
Of like $100,000. And she had to pay for it.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
All right, here it is. We're pleased to inform you there are probably dinosaur remains on the moon.
Oh shit! I mean, the ongoing theory is that the moon originally came from the Earth.
Well, they're going. Okay, so I'll save you.
Makes a little bit of sense.
I'll save you the trouble of going through this story. I was like, please tell me you think that there was like a habitable biosphere on the moon at one point, and there were dinosaurs.
Oh, that would be amazing! Space dinosaurs? Yeah,
yeah. I was like,
they're wearing little dinosaur spacesuits.
What's that?
They're wearing little dinosaur spacesuits.
No, I was hoping there was like a legitimate biosphere there, and but it was like thin air because it's just the moon, right? So they had these massive dinosaur lungs where they could take in enough of the super thin oxygen to get around, and so they were all ultra funky looking, huge rib cages, for the lungs.
I don't think there's any atmosphere on the moon.
But millions of years ago, by the time they turned into dinosaur fossils, they might have been.
All right.
See, that's what I was hoping. But no, really, the story is that asteroids are hitting the Earth and causing explosions, and some of those rocks that were exploded up to the moon probably contain dinosaur bones. So when we're looking around,
oh shit, yeah. I read a theory. A theory, or what is the current the theory anyway? That most rocks that actually come back down already came from Earth. It's like, the explosions happened, they went back up, and then they get pulled back into the gravitational pull, and they come back down. So when we get space rocks, it's actually shit just coming back home. Which seems weird, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Because if you get like an asteroid come down, it's got a bone in it, you're like, oh my God. Notify the papers.
Yeah. I've had a long time fascination with the moon. Luna. It's awesome. It's like no other.
It's not Luna, it's called the moon.
No, it's Luna.
No, Luna is Latin for moon.
That's fine. It's Luna.
It's just called the moon. I'm not doing this again. It's just called the moon.
It's Luna.
Wait, you say you're not doing it again as if you're drawing some kind of line that makes sense. What? I don't get it.
It's called the moon. The name of the moon is actually the moon. Other moons have names, but this is before we actually knew the presence of other fucking celestial bodies. We've always known about the moon because we look up at it. We go, what's that?
It's not the moon. First off, it's not the moon.
It's the moon.
Moon.
Hold on.
It's the moon.
Capital M-O-O-N, just moon. And
the moon.
It's Luna.
Let me explain to you how wrong you are and why. The Latin language was fully formed before the English language. Moon is coming out of that. So if they called it Luna first, then Luna's the name. And that's all there is to it.
No, it's not, because they were referring to it as the moon in that language.
Come on.
It didn't have a name.
We got the whole...
The name is the moon. If anything, that's the descriptor. It's just like the sun. You go, it's called Sol, which is sun. It's the sun.
So let me see if I get this straight. We should come up with some modern iteration of every other, planet, because Mercury is just like some old Greek name for some god. So we should call him Murray. That's the closest planet to the sun is Murray.
What? They grew up together. I guess they're on first name terms.
I'm not coming up with newfangled names for something that already has a name. We have a star.
Well,
It's called.
This is a very, very old name.
No,
It's always been called the Moon.
No, it's a very, very old name. And before the moon, it was called Luna. And there you go. That's the end of it. Why are you trying to take away its name?
Because it's not the name. It's not the name. That's just it's describing it as the moon. Here's the thing: we're not speaking Latin right now. So why would we say Luna? Because it's not a name. They were just saying the moon in Latin.
How many borrowed fucking words from Latin have been adopted into the English language, including all of the planet names, for God's sake? Jupiter, Mercury, your anus, because you don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Luna.
I do. Fucking Google it. What's the name of the moon?
Moon.
It's the moon.
No, it's just moon.
It's the moon. Because
It's
it's
just
not
moon.
it's the moon because we only thought there was one.
No, it's
we only
not
we didn't even know about others.
It's not it's just moon. Look it up. It's just moon.
I have looked it up.
Yeah.
And you would know it's just moon.
Dr. Kiev is right.
Moon.
I'll fucking moon you, Uranus. It's like no, Luna. Besides, it's an embodied goddess. They've got statues of her. Why are you trying to take away all the awesome lore? I don't get it.
Because it's all planted in falsehoods and bullshit. That's why I want to ruin everyone's day here. It's the moon. Just like there are different names for it in different languages and everything. Yeah, fair enough. But they all mean the moon.
Who made you this way? Who hurt you?
The internet, man.
I get such a friendly sound. Oh, Luna, our friendly neighbor in the sky. We always see her there, and that's all I'm
But
trying.
what does Luna mean?
It means moon in Latin.
It means the moon.
I don't care if there's some. I'm not calling Mercury Murray. You're not winning on this one. All right?
That's because Mercury's not called Murray.
I am not updating the names of celestial objects just to satisfy your cynicism because you've been on the internet too long.
It's only since we discovered other celestial bodies that we started giving them names. But when we discovered the moon, when the name the moon was given to the moon, that was because there was only one moon, as far as we knew. Same as the sun. Even though there are many suns, there are many moons. But this is the moon.
But that's just it. There's many moons and there's many suns. But we have a sun named Sol
this
and a
one
moon,
is not.
and we have a sun named Sol and a moon named Luna. It's specific. Why
We don't have a sun named Sol. That's just a different. You're just saying sun in a different language. That's not his name.
How far do you spread this thinking? Name. Do you call your girlfriend like Susie, or do you just call her woman all the time?
It depends on the mood.
Depends on the moon. What you're saying by Luna is you're just saying moon in a different language. It still means moon. Whereas if you go like Phobos or fucking Titan, it's like, that is a moon with a name.
Yeah, but they're still moons, so you just go.
They're moons.
They are still moons, but there's only one the moon.
Okay, there's moons.
No,
hold on. There's moons, and they have names of Jupiter. Jupiter's got like 73 of them or whatever the fuck it is, right? So you have to specify Phobos, Titan, and everything else. And we have a moon, and so we want to be specific, so we call her Luna. I don't see the big beef over here.
We don't call her Luna. That's not the name. That is the noun. Luna means moon. The moon.
Okay, Drunkle, what's that name of Jupiter's moon?
Which one?
Exactly. Specificity matters. We could go, that's the moon, and we know it means our moon. But if you were trying to describe it to somebody else who, I don't know, knew about other moons, you'd be like, hey, what's that moon? They'd be like, which one? Exactly, which one? You can't just go the moon.
You're talking in terms of what we know now. When people were referring to the moon as, Luna, because we're going back way back then, they're saying Luna, which is what we know as the moon. That's the noun, because we didn't know about other moons. That's why it is the moon. That's why it is the sun.
Okay, that's great. But we have specificity now. We can be specific. So saying, oh, the moon looks pretty, I know what you're talking about. But saying that to somebody else, they'd be like, yeah, which one? I don't know, the capital?
I don't know the.
That still doesn't change the fact that it was named because it was the only moon that we knew. It is the moon. Luna doesn't mean a moon. It means the moon.
Okay. I think Polly had it right. Do you just call your girlfriend human female, or do you go, hey, Betsy?
We both know I haven't got a girlfriend. God damn it.
If you were to have one,
Right.
would you
Then
call?
there
Would
would
you,
be
would you call
dinosaurs
her?
on the moon.
Big if there.
Would you call her Penelope, or would you call her genitals? I'm
Human.
attractive to woman thing. Like what?
It
How
depends,
general
man.
are
Like,
you?
Do you
If,
go
if there were-
Susie or fuckbox? What do you
If
call
there was-
Fuck box.
I mean, let's not rule out fuckbox. It depends, doesn't it? Like, if there was only one woman on the earth, then yeah, likely it would be the woman, because there was no one else there to give her a name. I mean, this is a fucking weird analogy. We're not going to get anything out
Even
of
when
this.
there was only one woman, she still got a fucking name.
You going biblical on me?
Yes,
You're good.
And what was that woman's name?
Eve.
Incorrect. Lilith came first. Oh!
Yeah, he's actually right there.
Oh,
But-
really? Okay.
Yeah, it
Still,
gets a
a
little.
name came first. It wasn't just woman first.
Lilith was the name. She's not named Lilith. She's named Lilith in
Well, the whore of Babylon.
Jewish exegesis on the book. On
Mother of demons.
Yeah. So you're going. You know what? Let's talk about
The moon.
Let's talk about small moon theory.
The moon. What?
Yes. See, what's going on is that there is a tiny moon hiding behind our regular size moon, but since it orbits at the same speed,
So it is a moon, not
Yeah.
the moon.
No, this is Luna.
Primary moon.
This is
It's
Luna,
not fucking.
and this is Luna-at. Okay, so it all.
All right, you got to do the rest of the fucking podcast in Latin if you're saying that the name is Luna.
The next time you bring up a Latin word, I am raining holy hellfire down on you. You know?
Oh, please do. Please do.
You
Let's
already
do it.
You already did it
Let's
in this
do it.
conversation. You brought up.
Et tu, Polly.
Yeah,
Ooh,
yeah,
well
I
done.
don't think Lilith
well
was a
done.
human. Yeah, I don't think Lilith was a human.
No, that's
I
one.
actually
That's one.
shook my fist.
That's one of the big questions. Who was she? Was she one of the Nephilim or whatever? There's a big debate about it because when you read Genesis, we don't want to get biblical. That's not what we're going to do here. It's
I'm down.
I'm down.
It's not even biblical, is it? It's like that's more Jewish than it is
It is.
Catholicism or Christianity, isn't it?
Yeah, because the whole notion of Lilith as a Nephilim, as a external person, not one of the people created by God out of dust, by Yahweh out of dust. It's out of the Talmud. It's out of the Talmudic writings. You know, so Jewish exegesis of scripture. She's not named Lilith anywhere else. Like you won't open up the Bible and find Lilith in there in Genesis.
Anyway,
Anyway,
in the show Frasier.
It's
Right.
true.
And that's the idea. The miserable whore. That's why they named her Lilith. Like this
Yeah,
this awful person.
brilliant casting as well.
Oh God, yeah. BB.
Every
whatever
time
the hell.
she shows up in another show,
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, it's fucking Lilith.
Yeah. So yeah,
You know, they have in the Chilling Adventures of Sabrina on Netflix. They have Lilith, the mother of demons, and it's played ably by what's her name, Michelle Gomez, Scottish actress, and she's brilliant. But it should have been Lilith from Frasier. That would have been the best casting if she actually ended up playing the Whore of Babylon. I would have been so fucking happy with that.
Now here's some headcanon I could go with. St. Michael says Sam killed Lilith. She's dead. Can you imagine? Like Lilith was just killed in the pool room in the back at Cheers, like, and that was it. Everything that's
I think he's
talking
Supernatural.
about Supernatural.
now. Well, my version is much more interesting.
I know, I'm with
origin
you,
of
but that's
Lilith
great, yeah.
in Jewish folklore and Midrash, the origin she is a Sumerian succubus.
A Sumerian succubus. I love
Aren't
that
they
phrase
all?
so much. It's great.
But so next time your girlfriend has a threesome with a 17-year-old student, call her a Sumerian succubus, and then fuck off with her best mate Gina.
There you go.
And I liked the name Gina up until then. Okay, check it out.
Oh,
Well,
Gina's a
Slythus
fat
with
girlfriend.
just an astounding take in the chat. Doesn't Christianity come from Jewish? Yeah. Jesus was literally the king of the Jews.
Yeah,
That's what it said on
modern
the
language
cross.
comes from Latin.
Remember, you heard it here last. Okay, look, fat squirrel.
Ha!
Hey, look at that.
Yeah, he's real fat.
And the article's got to be a douche about it too. Massive squirrel.
Massive squirrel
Hey,
spotted
man,
on university campus has internet going
This squirrel's
nuts.
going to end up reading this and having some really hurt feelings.
I love
going
this.
nuts.
Look how pudgy he is. He's great. I mean, this guy must be the warmest squirrel in the forest. I mean, it's.
I guess everyone's feeding this motherfucker, I guess, on
Oh
campus,
yeah.
right?
Oh fuck yeah.
Yeah, he is on campus, and there's no natural predators there because they're not going to allow like coyotes and what have you that would normally dine on him. So it's like, yeah, they just he's just eating all the popcorn and the French fries and everything else that's tossed aside.
And he's so happy.
Look at he's very happy because I mean, think about it. He's good for the whole winter, man. He's nice.
Yeah, good for
this
next
motherfucker
winter.
he ain't even climbing trees or anything, is he? He's just like led out on the quad. Just like, oh god.
Oh yeah, he found an old.
So fat.
He found an abandoned woodpecker hole or an abandoned squirrel den, and he just went in there. And I'm just laying the fuck back. I don't need to hunt all winter for nuts. Fuck you guys. It's yeah.
He's on a university campus. Do you think he joined a fraternity? It was an iffy one. I took a risk. I took a risk.
Oh, and it panned out, sir. You get a bell.
My God.
And the last story. Yes, scientist finds polar bear DNA in Bigfoot.
What?
Oh,
Wait,
wow.
what?
Yeah,
Oh, we got Bigfoot DNA?
Well, see now,
What?
this is the thing that blew my mind. It's like,
My mind immediately went to Bigfoot got raped.
well, is that where your mind went?
Wow.
Because my mind,
My first thing.
well, that says plenty. But my mind went to, wait a minute, shouldn't there be two stories here? And the first story, the more important one, is scientists find fucking Bigfoot, my God. Like,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
But instead, no. Clearly Bigfoot ate a polar bear at some point back in the, wait. You have Bigfoot?
That would have been a much better headline. Bigfoot eats polar bear. Oh, he ate. Wait, what?
Yeah. Maybe it just turned out to be a really fat Arctic squirrel, you know?
Maybe.
It would be like fisherman proud of new pole after he catches mermaid, and it's like the article isn't about this fishing pole; it's about the fucking mermaid he caught, man. Like,
Jeffrey Epstein found on Earth too. Oh, okay. Wait, what?
When you read the story, it's like connects it to. We have this hairy old missing link guy, and we found one tiny piece of one bone fragment, and we're assuming it's from some.
Oh, that's the one in between Australopithecus and the other guy.
Yeah, I forget what it is. Kingdom class order family genus species from a different family.
And there, my mind just went directly to the argument with Farnsworth and the ape doctor. Well, yeah, so what about this? Well, yeah, we found that, but okay, then what about this?
Have you ever seen a movie called...
I don't want to live on this planet anymore.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen a movie called Elves, Sinatra, from 1989?
I don't know.
You would get a kick out of it, I think. It's right up your alley. It's very rapey. It's got Nazis.
I mean, you're selling me on it.
He's in.
Here's the plot. It's a Christmas movie. So unfortunately you just missed the season, but maybe you can squeeze it in there, right? Okay. So Nazi scientists back in the day were doing inbreeding programs trying to create a pint-sized master race, and that's actually what it says on the back of the DVD. And these women are out in the forest because they're a witch coven, and one of them cuts themselves and some blood falls onto the forest floor, and out pops one of these elves that a Nazi scientist had escaped to America and buried, and somehow this blood sacrifice rose it. So this little Nazi elf Christmas demon is running around the town stabbing men in the dick who threaten this woman.
Of course.
Yeah, stabbing men in the dick who are threatening to get with the woman that he is focused in on as his new mate to create the pint-sized master race that we talked about before. This is an actual movie. It's called Elves. I learned about it on Red
But if you
Letter
think
Media.
about it, they would use like what 1/4 of the resources as well, you know. So
Yeah.
Stop making it make sense, Drunkle. It's not a good idea. It's just let it go.
Elf is actually Latin for little.
I'm going to go get some Latin and I'm going to come back fucking loaded for bear, man. I'm telling you. It's just...
Do it.
Just do it.
Do it.
Yeah.
I'm armed with fat squirrels, man. I'm ready.
I'll be loaded for bear, or
I've
Ursula,
got
if you
Nazi
will,
elves.
in Latin. It'll work out fine.
Armor made out of fucking porcelain baths with chairs pointing at them.
Well, that's another thing. How do you go with the constellations? You know, they're named after various. So you got Ursula Major. No, that's Bear Big. That's all that means in Latin, you know.
Well, I mean, here's the thing as well. There's an interesting one because the word that we use for bear and even ursine isn't actually when fucking way back when people were scared that if you actually said the word for bear, then they would appear. So no one said it. So now the actual original word for bear, we don't know anymore.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that was good. Well, consider yourself newsed. That's and there we are. And Sinatra said he's got a game for us. I had a game for us, but I didn't get back early enough to be able to set it up. So fuck. You'll have to go find out the game on Noir Bar later. It's a 70s dinner party game. You guys will enjoy it. But
I wasn't alive in the 70s.
No, neither was I. But it's when
I've not had dinner since the 60s.
No, but when you find out how the game works, you'll find out a lot of fun. People ate very strangely in the 70s. The first version of this game is It Jell-O?
Oh, no shit.
Yeah.
That sounds awesome.
Yeah.
Come on, let's play that.
I'll tell you what. While Sinatra's getting a game together, I can pull up one just for fun to show you how the game works.
Yeah, fuck yeah. That sounds brilliant.
Okay, so am I sharing the screen? No, I got to stop sharing the screen with you guys, or otherwise it kind of ruins the surprise. See, this is what I didn't have set up. Unfortunately, it was just a matter of photoshopping the pictures together so it would work. But
you still didn't manage that.
Well, I will have it ready for next time, assuming that I'm back for a next time.
Mm-hmm.
Press ones in chat for Polly being
quite
back
the assumption, wasn't it? We assumed you'd be starting on time.
Well, like I said, press ones in chat if you want me back again. You know, watch the chat fill up with "fuck you, Polly." Okay, so we stuffed veal. Is it Jell-O?
No.
Yes.
So we have one no.
I'm worried about the confidence of which Sinatra said yes. Then.
Yes, it is Jell-O.
Oh my god! No way! Oh, with salad.
Yes, that is.
What is that behind it?
That's potato salad.
Potatoes
in the dish. That's potato salad. This is stuffed veal garnished with watercress. There's your watercress. Ready to serve with a hot potato salad. Hot new potatoes, actually.
I'd want the end piece.
All right, I have Family Feud. You guys want to play?
Yeah. So anyway, this is a 70s dinner party that Far came up with, and it's a great game. We'll be playing on Noir Bar, or if I ever come back, and considering a whole bunch of ones in chat, it seems like the audience is interested. But anyway, yeah.
You don't get
so Sinatra gets 1 point, Drunkle gets none. That means Sinatra wins. Yay!
Yeah.
God damn it. All right, but the moon is the name for the moon.
It's A, not D.
I will never turn my back on Luna, sir.
Why would it be A when we didn't even know about other moons?
It is a name, not the name.
Why would it be a name when we didn't even know about other moons?
I don't know. I didn't name shit.
And Alpha Omega says that's not right. No,
shows.
it is not right. All kinds of things going on in 70s dinner parties are just fucking nuts. And it's a toss-up whether Jell-O's involved or not. It's scary.
Yeah, that looked like a Jell-O made of fat right there.
It was kind of like head cheese, if you know what I mean, because there's veal floating in there.
I don't know what head cheese is, but I'm intrigued.
You're uncircumcised. I'm sure you've dealt with it.
Hey! You get a bell.
You get a bell. And you get a bell. All right, we have Family Feud. You guys want to play?
Sure.
You want to play some Feud?
Sure.
No, I don't have the sounds ready because I was going to save this for Friday, but I'm excited to play it. So you get 3 of these. Your opponent gets a chance to steal.
Oh, that still hurt.
Do that car crash again. I want to see if it's coming up on desktop audio.
No, it hurts me.
Yes, it totally does. Good.
All right. I'm going to flip a coin. And Polly, since you're the host, I want you to call it in the air.
Sure.
Eric says Luna and Selena, both names for the
Heads.
moon and the moon goddesses that represent. Yeah, but in different
It is
languages.
heads.
Okay.
All right, gentlemen. I don't know why I did that. It doesn't matter who goes first. I need both of you to come up here, and I'm going to say something. Whoever gets either the number one answer on the board or an answer on the board gets to pass or play.
Okay.
Name something a gardener would hate to be allergic to.
Flowers.
Grass.
With number one answer on the board, Drunken Uncle gets 1 point for flowers.
Fuck,
Do you want to pass or play?
How many answers are there?
5.
I'm going to pass.
All right. Polydub. Name something a gardener would hate to be allergic to.
Grass.
And grass is one of them. Number
2.
2 answer on the board.
Fuck, I forget Family Feud. I hate Steve Harvey.
There were many other hosts.
Dude, really? Is that true?
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, what else? Gardener would be one, not one, two, soil, manure.
Dirt. Yeah. Number 3.
Yeah. Oh, you can be alert. You can. Okay.
Manure.
Christ.
Ah. So the first fail, it goes back to Drunkle. Is that the idea?
Nope. You get 3 fails before Drunkle has a chance to steal.
Okay. What else? Not flour, not grape. Dirt. What else? Shit.
that's one of them.
Vegetables?
Oh, you already said manure.
Nice.
Vegetables?
Yeah.
Really? Okay.
Christ.
They'd be happy to be allergic to vegetables? That makes no fucking sense.
It's not on the thing.
Well, fuck, people are stupid then.
I think we can agree with that.
Oh, shit. Bee stings?
Bees, number 3 answer. Or number 5
very
answer.
good.
I'm sorry.
Very good.
They got to
There's
pollinate.
1 answer left.
Okay.
We have pollen, grass, dirt, and bees.
Wait a minute. You gave Drunkle pollen when he said flowers?
Yeah, it's the same thing. On the card it is.
Oh, on the card.
Flowers
Wow.
is pollen.
Wow, that card's trying to help out Drunkle, man. That's a pretty pollen or not flowers.
I passed it to you, man.
But-
Like the card helped me.
That
I
was-
helped you.
That was a strategic decision. Don't act like you were trying to fucking be altruistic. All right. Okay,
Well,
one more
it
thing.
was.
One more thing.
Bees,
Well, I
number
was
5
going.
answer on the board.
Okay, one more.
You have 1 strike remaining and 1 answer remaining.
Mexicans. Who would he hire? I'm kidding. The sun. Pop-Tart's allergic to the sun. That's a thing. Fuck.
Drunkle. Chance to steal.
Oh, man.
So does he
What
steal?
have we got?
Does he steal all the points if he gets the one? Is that
You
how?
can.
Yeah. Okay.
What are the answers we have? Because there's no visual.
We have flowers, stroke pollen, grass, dirt, and bees.
And bees. That's where mulch.
Mulch.
Bug bites. There you go.
Number 4 answer on the board. Weeds.
Oh, really?
So that is 3 points
It's a
to
very
Polly.
broad term, isn't it? Weeds.
Yeah.
What weeds? Doesn't matter. All of them.
3 points to Polly, 0 points to Drunkle as we go into round 2.
Okay.
All right. Gentlemen, come up to the buzzer.
All right.
All right.
Name 1 simple rule a father might have for dating his daughter.
Use a condom.
Jesus.
What?
Time is running out, gentlemen.
Oh, I gotta name something.
Home before midnight.
Number 1 answer on the board, home on time.
You mean we could just
Hey!
hold on? So just to be clear, what we're trying to do is we just keep guessing until we manage to get a bell.
Yeah, because
okay.
we're not playing actual Family Feud.
Gotcha.
So.
No, I hear you. All right, no, I get it now. I see. That's why I only said one. I'm like, okay. And...
Oh yeah, you could have kept going.
All right.
And Drunkle didn't say anything. That was his first guess. So.
All right. No, fair enough. I get it.
Oh, just to be honest, I was waiting for either a bell or a car crash for what he said.
All right. Do you want to pass or play? There are 5 answers on the board.
No, I'm passing.
Motherfucker.
All right. Polydub,
This is
name
gonna be a
one
tough
simple
one.
rule a father might have for dating his daughter.
And the one Drunkle got was?
Number 1 on the board.
Which was?
Home on time.
Home on time. No drinking.
Oh, nice. Very nice.
Really?
Oh, wow.
Go ahead and liquor my daughter up, apparently, for fuck's sake. All right. No sex, no hitting the skins, no getting up in that ass, some version thereof.
That is number 2 answer on the board. Hands to yourself.
Okay.
Nice. All right.
Be a gentleman? Just vague generally? Like polite, be a gentleman?
Number 3 answer on the board. Treat with respect.
Cool.
Nice.
So we have 2 answers left and 2 car crashes remaining.
Okay, some scumbag comes to my door and wants to date my princess. What am I going to say? Oh, Kevlar vest in case I have to shoot you later? No, I'm kidding. Pop-Tart says no hitting. Hold on, I'm minimizing chat. Jesus
Close
Christ.
that chat,
yeah,
sir.
I'm minimizing chat. No hitting. What the hell kind of dates were you on, Bobby? Just dating, not to take her out for a date. It's just to date in general.
Dating his daughter.
Dating his daughter. Okay. No cheating. Go, be faithful.
Ooh. 1 remaining.
And there's 2 more, huh? Okay.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah, tough one.
I don't know, like take her nice places. Like you can't just like fuck her in the backseat of your car. Like take her nice places, treat her right, that sort of thing.
I would say that is answer number 3, but that is all 3 car
people in the
crashes.
chat. The rules still stand as well. You have to drink on every car crash.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Really?
I have been. I'm
Wow,
wanking.
yeah.
After I step up, they're fucked. Shit.
All right, Drunkle. 2 answers
Okay.
on the board for
Yeah,
2
I've got a couple.
or 3 points.
I've got a couple. I'm thinking a chaperone or public places only, but what I'm going to go with is not on a school night.
Good one.
Oh, Drunkle, I'm so sorry. Number 4 answer, known background. Daddy has to know the scumbag taking out his princess. Number 5, have a job.
Have a job. Right.
Really? Jesus, so gardeners are looking good right now.
No, I don't even get the background one. Like a whole bunch of people in that poll actually answered that way. Can you imagine saying that? It's like, okay, where's your
8
dossier,
people
son?
out of 100 people surveyed.
Yeah. Son, I'm going to need your complete
Wow.
police records and background dossier. Here's the name of a private investigator. Please cooperate. All
right, 1 final round. 6 answers up on the board. 100 people surveyed. We asked 100 women, what would you do if 2 men were fighting over you?
Break up the fight.
Number 2 answer on the board. Break up the fight. Drunkle, a chance to go for number 1.
Oh, is that how it works?
I mean, I want to say, because I've seen it happen, and I mean, my main answer here is cry and go, just stop it!
That is the number 5 answer on the board. I'm sorry.
Oh my God.
So 2 answers. Polly, do you want to pass or play?
I want to pass. I don't know what a lot of these would be.
Fuck off!
Well, I have no idea, man. So hey.
2 answers. There's only 2 answers left on the board?
No, there's 2 answers taken. Ollie got the number 2. Try to stop him. You got number 5. Get upset.
Oh, there you go.
Why did you give him a car crash if you got it?
Because it
'Cause it
wasn't
was
the
lower than
number
yours.
1.
Oh, right. Gotcha.
Number 1 answer still on the board.
Okay. Nothing.
Fair enough.
That's 1.
I mean, that's not a bad answer. Yeah, do shit. What? Watch. It's just.
Yeah, enjoy yourself.
That's not what you said, so it does not count.
All right, enjoy yourself.
Okay.
Ow, fuck
All right.
that. Can you have
Number 4 answer.
Can you half ding that bell? You kind of handed it
Be
to him.
amazed.
I just
Be amazed. Yeah.
Oh my god.
I'll give it
All
a
right. 2 car crashes left. I'm gonna go. Suggest a threesome.
wow.
1 left and 3
Cancel it.
answers on the board.
Kinda saw that coming. Go home.
I'm sorry. I can't give it to you.
God, that's loud.
It hurts. It is, isn't it? It goes into your ears and right down to your stomach.
Polly,
Yes.
3 answers on the board.
And number 1.
Chance to steal.
All right. And I got to get all 3 or just number 1 to steal?
No, just
Just
one.
Just one of any one of them.
So we've got try to stop them,
Mhm.
be amazed, and get upset. 3 answers on the board.
And I need to get just one of the 2. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Cheer on the hottest one. Cheer on your boyfriend.
All right.
No, fuck! What the fuck?
What? Girls do that. You never seen that? It's ugly. It happens.
Yep. That is number 3. Enjoy the fight.
Women are sick.
Number
Why not
1
say-
answer.
Yeah, what is number 1?
Walk away.
What, you didn't
Number-
go home?
Yeah, but you didn't say go walk away. You said go home. That's too specific.
Which is like, unless they're fighting at your home.
Sorry, but I don't think
Unless they're-
honestly it wouldn't have made a difference either way.
Unless they're fighting
But
at your home.
Number 2, try to stop them. Number 6, laugh at them.
Bitches.
So Polly, it's a sweep. It's a clean sweep.
Woo!
Polly Dub with 8 points.
There's nothing clean about that. There's nothing clean about it at all. The ghost leaves, but the shenanigans continue. Rigged.
And that is tonight's winner, Polly
Rigged.
Dupe.
Awesome.
At least I showed up on time.
Well, you know what? Yeah, I'm giving you this for that. I give you the Frankaroni loaf.
Give me a Frankaroni loaf?
Yeah, you're getting a Frankaroni loaf for that shit. It's
Are those jalapenos? Or...
no, those are sliced olives, sir.
Oh my god, it gets worse.
Oh yes, this is a custard cheese pie that has been turned into a Frankaroni loaf. So inside of there is a custard cheese mixture with hot dogs. Thus the
Oh
Frankaroni
no,
loaf.
there's a hot dog.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Those are hot dogs, right? And then it's topped.
It's
with,
worse the more you see it.
yeah, and then it's topped.
I just try to use my bellas.
The longer you look. And
Yeah.
there's 2 fucking salt shakers. Where's the pepper?
You need extra salt, and then
One
top.
of them is sugar.
Hold on, but I read,
innit? It
I
gets
read how to
worse.
make this. You top it with mac and cheese. You put it into a casserole or meatloaf dish, right? And then bake it, and then take it out and top with marinara and sliced olives.
And then just throw it in the trash. I love how they took a slice off as well to make it look appetizing.
Oh
but
God!
end of the day, it still looks like a cat threw up and then died on it.
It looks rather.
Yeah,
it looks like organized cat vomit. It's true. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a no for me, dog.
Yeah, Chaos Cakes is like stuffed olives at that. Right. I can see pimentos from here. My lord. Yeah, the 70s, man. They were an adventurous time when it comes to culinary experiments. Woof.
I'm going to say that's an experiment. That's an abomination.
Well,
Yeah.
you get the Frankaroni loaf. Not only for questioning my win, but questioning our good lady Luna up in the heavens. That's.
I'm not doing this again.
I'm going to write
All right,
an entire cited academic essay refuting your position. It'll happen. I'll do it.
Oh, please do. Please do. And I, as someone with a degree, will go, you're wrong. I'll just give you
Is that how they handle things down in the drama department? They
I
just
have a degree in moon studies, sir.
boys, I have a question
Call
for
me a
you.
lunatic.
Yes, sir.
Do you have anything you want to shill?
I want to shill my channel, which you're currently on. If you're not already subscribed, please feel free to hit that subscribe button and ring that bell down in the corner. My God, I feel dirty and filthy and rather like Philip DeFaco saying that entire line. Let's just jump into it. But at least I don't sell cereal like Philip DeFaco.
He's selling cereal.
The motherfucker had a brand of cereal with his face on it. We started coming up with names. Well, we started coming up with names one time. We thought Philos might be the best name, but
it's Philip DeFranco's. It's so obvious.
Yeah, it's some fucking stupid already pre-existing granola cereal that you can or cannot pour milk on. I actually watched the clip that somebody sent me where he's like, he reaches into the bag and bites it because, oh, they're just good on their own. Like it was,
dude. It's the crusty cereal skit in my head. It's got the little jagged metal O's in it, and someone's gonna die eating it.
Right,
fucking ridiculous.
I forgot about the jagged metal crusty O. That's great. Nice callback.
I remember when I was younger, the fucking, and I was, I've been like the fucking edgy teen that I was and everything, and they brought
You
out
tried jagged metal crustios.
Fuck yeah, my dick has never really recovered. Fucking, they brought out some. It was like a load of footballers advertising this new cereal to obviously go for the the UK jock type who is all about the athleticism. They were called Sporties.
Oh,
fucking terrible, man.
Huh.
Jock flavored cereal.
Jock flavor. Oh my god. That's fucking horrible. But it is Wednesday today, which means tomorrow is Thursday, which means it is the Twittering hours over on twitch.tv/drunkleplays, where I'm going to be attacking, if you will, the Blood and Wine DLC for The Witcher 3. And, oh boy, I've had a whale of a time with that game so far.
And did you put your link in chat?
You know I did.
All right. And it's
this amateur hour?
No, it can also already be found in the description, which you didn't do when I was on your channel. What was that, amateur hour?
Oh, well, sorry. Yeah, I think it was because I sent you a message on time. In fact, just before when the stream was due to start, saying, "Hey, give me your Streamlabs link and your channel link."
But you already had it. You already had motherfucker, you already had my Streamlabs link. You already had it. You already had it. Come on now.
Did I, though? Because I only subscribed to your channel an hour and a half ago.
No, my Streamlabs link. I can go into my DMs and Discord and show you. You
didn't give me the Streamlabs link.
Yes,
you gave me the Streamlabs notification.
Oh, you meant like the link. Okay, right.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
It's called the moon.
This is why you're getting an extra froofy powdered wig, okay? Reasons just like that.
And this is why you're getting a Frankaroni pie. St. Michael says, are you going to be showing up this time for the Twitter in hours? Yes, sorry. I've had a lot of work on. I mean, last night, for instance, I got home from work at 8 o'clock. I fired off a quick message to Gamer Levine because we were going to stream Fallout 76. And I just went, not going to stream. I'm too tired. And I went to bed at 9.
Wait a minute.
I've been absolutely pooped, guys.
I can understand being tired, but you didn't show up for a scheduled stream. That's shocking. Shocking.
Wow. I mean, just trying to be more like you.
No, you had to work hard for that one, didn't you?
There was something there. I had to dig in a little bit.
Okay, but the show on my channel, yeah, I got another video coming out, and Noir Bar's coming up, and Comic Book Curations always has a home here, and we're going to continue on with more fun. So by all means, please like and subscribe and share and all that other good stuff. And Sinatra, what do you have to
Where they find us next? Well, I'm glad you asked. We're going to be back on Friday.
I have a video up on the second channel. Thank you very much, Polly.
At 10:30 p.m. GMT, 5:30 p.m. ASD, 4:30 Central.
You have your show's a video up on the second channel. Went up right now?
Yes,
Sweet.
right now.
Sweet. All right, so there it is. Somebody in chat asked, when did Sinatra become the host? He became the host because I had a game set up, but it wasn't complete because I got back late because, unfortunately, I was taking care of some, funeral arrangements, to be blunt, and it took longer than I thought. And I'm sorry
Polly's
about that.
dignity died.
Yeah. Well, if only.
I mean, he's here.
Yeah.
What does that say?
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
So anyway, IRL stuff took over, and I was really, really late, and I didn't have a chance to get the game set up. So I appreciate Sinatra coming in out of nowhere with a game to finish off the stream. That was greatly appreciated. Thank you.
Oh, that was a lot of effort, dude. You're very welcome.
Well, I was hoping that you could just pull off one of your quick and go ad hoc games, and you did so, and did so wonderfully, and with much aplomb, I might add. I thought it was fun. Fuck, what do you want from me? Okay. So, I'd like to thank everybody who donated. You guys are awesome, very, very generous. I'd like to thank, of course, Drunkle and Sinatra for being here and for allowing me to host the AAA over here on my small channel. It was a lot of fun. I had a good time, and hopefully if I get a chance to do it again, I'll do it better. Because there's more and fun things to happen. Animations and pop-ups and other things and embedded chats and all sorts of other stuff that I didn't get a chance to do.
I would actually be more impressed if you managed to do it worse.
Motherfucker. Do I need to go into my fucking 70s food folder and give you another one?
Give it one more.
Really? You want it?
Got a 70s food folder?
Yeah.
Man's prepared.
Jeez, yeah, but for what?
Us.
All right, smart ass.
That's a scary fucking thing.
He's
what is he preparing for?
Well, smart ass is like you. Hold on. Look, here we go. Gamervillian donated $5. Thank you very much. And says, don't sling rocks when you miss a month of comic book curation. Well, yeah. Unfortunately, that had mostly to do with people's IRL working schedules.
It's other people's faults. Yeah.
I don't consider quiz working 12-hour shifts because that's what you could get for COVID a fault. But you go ahead and judge your friends any way you want.
Take some responsibility, Delumont.
Okay, it's fine. It's my fault. I did it. I just didn't want to show up. I got home, I was tired, I got drunk and didn't do it. There, you happy?
Oh, that's what happened to me last Thursday.
Surprising you're not more understanding. There you go. That's for you, buddy. Savory bacon pudding.
See, that looks like cat puke.
Yeah, but like really old, like ancient cat poop.
In case you're wondering, this is a flaky pastry coating around the outside, and the inside is a mixture of tomatoes and bacon.
More appetizing on paper, isn't it?
Oh, you wouldn't want to eat that.
You got me with bacon, and you go, oh yeah, bacon, pastry, yeah, brilliant. And then you look at it and you go, I'll just have the chips.
Thank you much.
So at least we got salt and pepper in this one.
Thank you very much, Gamervillian, for that donation, by the way. And so there it is, and that rounds up AAA number 224. Thank you all for showing up. Greatly appreciated for all the donations, and we will see you next time. What, over on Sinatra's channel? Yes.
Yeah, Sinatra says on YouTube at 10:30 p.m. GMT, 5:30 p.m. AST, 4:30 Central.
Got it down cold. And there it is.